Alright. I think we're good now. What a pain in the ass. So random. Let me get the gang back here. Just admire my background for a moment. Wing Commander 3.
That's useless anyways. Get the Blu-ray.
Probably because I watched it one night and then I got another copy. Oh, look, there's my copy of Dog.
There we go. Sorry, guys. You probably saw in the chat there.
You're pink.
I fucking blue screened and I'm pink. Great. Well, let's just turn my camera off here since the Logitech drivers were apparently the problem.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're pink anyways. Yeah.
I'll just turn my camera off. Fuck it. You don't need two of me. One of me is enough. Probably more than
We were
enough.
talking about documentaries and how people are stupid and don't like documentaries.
Well, that's
You
stupid.
missed some really awesome conversation.
You learned some shit. So anyway,
It was actually really awesome.
I'm sure it was amazing. Well, it's lost forever.
Why is there a yellow thing around your cursor?
What?
Why?
Watchmen.
When looking at your live stream, there's like a yellow circle around your cursor.
Oh, wait a minute.
Why is that?
Oh, you know what? You know why it probably is? It's probably because I had to reinstall Livestream Producer, and I haven't reset all the settings back to what they were.
Oh, okay.
So let me just.
Why do I own 2 copies of Superman Returns?
Why do you own one copy of Superman Returns?
Because Superman Returns wasn't that bad. Go fuck
Yeah,
yourself.
I know. I really liked it, actually.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Superman Returns had its moments, but
I liked it.
and I love Bryan Singer. I think he's an awesome director. I mean, fucking Usual Suspects, X-Men 1 and 2, aces. Love them both. Love them both. Love all both of 3 of them. But
All loved both the 3 of them.
yes. Shut up.
Anyways.
I'm drunk. I'm gonna get drunker in a minute. But Superman 3 I had issues with. Now, or not Superman 3. Superman 3 was awesome. It's fucking Richard Pryor and good and bad
It's
Superman
cheesy
fighting in the
and terrible
dumpster.
in that lovable way. Yes.
Yeah, I love Superman 3. Superman 3 is fun. But Superman Returns. I loved Kevin Smith as Luthor. Spacey.
Kevin Smith.
That would have been an interesting movie.
Would have been.
Lex Luthor, so...
Would have been
my God.
I
interesting.
would totally watch that movie.
Tell him to shave his fucking head
He's weird.
for
Lex
that role.
Luthor.
Oh my God, yes.
Kevin Smith as Lex Luthor. Make it happen somehow.
Can Jason Mewes be Superman then?
Kevin, yeah, there you go. Kevin, and then Kevin Spacey as Superman versus Kevin Smith. Be Battle of the Kevins. It'd be epic.
Sounds better than the giant fucking robot spider.
Hey, no, that's pretty bad. I
Hey,
can't
we
even-
got the giant robot spider in Wild Wild West, so
Yeah.
balance was restored to the Force.
Oh my God.
What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, Superman Returns. Love Kevin Spacey as Luthor. I thought he was a great Luthor. I mean, it's motherfucking Kevin Spacey. Like, have you ever not liked him in anything he's ever done?
K-Pax.
K-Pax.
Fuck you. Anyway, Kevin Spacey, awesome.
I'd say there was a flat character problem.
It's more of a script issue than a Kevin Spacey issue.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe.
I can go with that. I can see that.
I have not actually seen K-Pax. I would like to, because I like the concept of it, and Kevin
Worth a
Spacey.
watch.
And because Kevin Spacey. But
They make fun of it in Friends, for fuck's sakes.
Friends is on Blu-ray now, by the way. Do not buy it, because it is the truncated American version, not the uncut European version.
Wait.
Shit.
There's a blue... We're talking about the TV show Friends,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, don't bother with the Blu-ray, though.
It now here's the thing for the European. This is an interesting case and not typical at all. But you know how in the UK, a half hour of television is usually almost a full half hour. It's like 28, 29 minutes, and because the TV is paid for by taxes, by license fees, so it works different. It's kind of like PBS here, where we pay by donation. Well, there they pay by taxes. It's part of their taxes. But anyway, when Friends was shown over in the UK, all the episodes, every single one of the episodes was expanded to like 28, 29 minutes to fit that half-hour running time. So that means over the course of their, 210 some odd episodes, there's like 5 minutes or almost 10 minutes of additional material that we're not seeing in the syndicated repeats over here.
They're just additional jokes. They don't actually add any story, so there's at least that. If you don't really care that much.
No, it's fine. But I mean, if you enjoy the characters and enjoy their humor, obviously you can't get enough of it. You want as much as there is available. So the DVDs that we got over here, all the DVD sets, all the season sets, the complete series sets, everything, had the expanded European versions of those episodes.
The funny thing is, when I bought the UK box set for Friends for TV, they had the truncated episodes on DVD.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's just ridiculous.
Now,
Let's make it even more confusing. But okay, hold on. So the DVD sets have the expanded, like, almost full 30-minute episodes of all, like, 200 some odd episodes. But the Blu-ray set is strictly the American versions. The truncated American versions missing like 5 minutes of stuff from each episode. So great. It's phenomenal quality because it's from the original 35mm film prints, but it's missing 5 minutes of stuff from every episode that have been in the DVDs since day one, since the DVDs started coming out. What the motherfucking fuck?
see, I haven't seen Friends since it was on television. Like, since they were still making new episodes.
Like, originally. So you would have seen the uncut network versions, like the original first broadcast versions.
Yeah. So what you're saying is for me to come back and revisit it now would kind of be like a lost cause because I would notice that things are missing and that.
Well, in a couple of cases, if you
my wife could tell you immediately.
If you're only familiar.
Every episode 8 times. Yes.
Now, a common practice in American television is when a network show first premieres, it'll be about 23, 24 minutes without commercials nowadays. But when it is put into syndication, meaning when it's running 5 days a week in repeats, they cut material out to make room for more commercials, which makes it more attractive to those syndication stations so they can sell more commercial time.
So like TV Tropolis and...
Yeah, all those repeat stations, and even on the networks when they show like daily repeats of stuff. They'll cut the episodes down further to make room for more commercials. So you're actually looking at about 20 minutes nowadays of actual showtime. And they'll usually show shortened versions of the opening titles as well to squeeze an extra commercial in there. So you're not getting the full opening title sequence with the theme song. And let's face it, Friends is one of the all-time greatest theme songs ever. And yeah, it's a great theme. So the Rembrandts, yeah. Interesting side note, on one of the Thundercats sets that I have, the original cartoon series, the Rembrandts actually do a cover of the Thundercats theme song, and there's a music video for it on the DVD set. Fucking awesome. They do a great cover of it, by the way. But anyway,
don't think
that what? Sorry?
One.
I think we lost Skin Slip. Did we lose Skin Slip?
No, he's still there. Well, sorry, what was that, Skin Slip?
I said I don't think that music video is present on the maroon box set, the one with everything.
Yeah, I don't know. But
that's the one that Sam had, and she's watched.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, no, honestly, it's not a great music video, but it's a really good cover of the song. Yeah, and there's a little bit about the making of it as well, where they actually interview the Rembrandts and talk about how they approach the cover and such, and it's pretty cool stuff. But yeah, so anyway, things are cut down even more. The farther back you go into television history, into like stuff from the 60s and 70s, a half hour of television back in the 60s and 70s on American television was like 25 minutes. So you'd have 25 minutes of program, or even like 26 sometimes, and only 4 or 5 minutes of commercials. So now, when you watch something like MASH or like The Honeymooners,
I Love Lucy,
you are missing so much. You're missing almost a full 10 minutes of program sometimes when you're watching the repeats. So if you want to see it uncut, you got to get the DVDs because it's the only way you're going to see the DVDs. Which really pisses me off when they release DVD sets of former network shows and they release them with the syndicated cut prints, i.e.
Especially when
Alf. All 4 seasons of Alf are the syndicated cut versions. You cannot get the original network versions. The first season of Roseanne, when it was first released by Anchor Bay, was the syndicated version. Fans were outraged, contacted Roseanne, and said, hey, what the fuck? And Roseanne was like, I don't know. I'll look into it. And she bitched and moaned. Roseanne herself, on behalf of the fans, bitched to Anchor Bay and said, you put the fucking uncut network versions on the rest of them. Please and thank you. And they did. And then Mill Creek, 10 years later, finally released the uncut version of Season 1. But God bless Roseanne for looking out for her fans, god damn it.
But
Roseanne is awesome.
Roseanne is awesome.
my big problem with that is when they fuck with what I like to call network bullseyes, like staples of that network, like basically like the history of NBC, like Home Improvement, for example.
Yeah.
The DVDs are cut, which is
What?
considered
Really?
Yeah, they're considered a 90s staple, like a staple of 90s television, but they release cut DVDs.
Fuck.
Because they say all the people who watch that show in the 90s aren't watching DVDs of shows that they used to watch in the 90s. It's like,
who are
fuck
we?
you.
Who are we?
Yeah,
who are we who are
says
buying
what?
those
Yeah.
DVDs?
Well,
Yeah.
What does Bob Vila have to say about that?
But what was I going
Wow.
to say? Yeah, so you go back. Another good example is MASH. Great show, classic show. Ran, for a long time, one of the longest running sitcoms in history. Ran 11 seasons, which is a fantastic run for any sitcom. Great show. Now, the syndicated versions run about 20 minutes, or 21 minutes roughly. The original broadcast version, especially of the early seasons, ran 25, 26 minutes. This is the early 70s. One of the big episodes in particular was the death of one of the major characters.
Leave it spoiler-free, just in case.
Spoiler warning.
Has no one seen that?
No, it was fuck.
I'm kidding.
I can't remember his name now.
The name's not important.
No,
Cut his death.
anyway, the major who was like their sort of commanding officer for the first couple seasons. There's an episode where he gets his walking papers, basically saying like, you've served, your country thanks you, you can go home. So he goes home. He heads off. He's got his hat on and he's got his shirts. His tearful goodbye and everything, and he goes home. But then the plane that he's going home on gets shot down, and he gets killed.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And there's a final scene in that episode that had never been seen since the original broadcast, where Radar, good old, sweet innocent Radar comes out, and he's talking to all the guys, all the main cast, and he says, yeah, because he's the communications guy, so he'd be the first one to know. Mm-hmm. So he's talking to them all. And he says, "Yeah," and he's like he's choking back the tears, and I'm getting teared up just thinking about the scene now. It's just so beautiful. It's a classic moment in television. He's talking to them, and he says, "Yeah, Frank, something." Anyway, he says, "Yeah, his plane got shot down. There was no survivors. He was killed before he got home." And it's just this beautiful. And there's no music, there's no sound, nothing. It's just him talking and just giving them the news. And it's this beautiful, beautiful scene, like a landmark of television history.
Yep.
And it is cut out of every single syndicated version of that episode. And the first time we were able to finally see that classic scene again was when the DVDs came out. Now, the MASH DVDs are a perfect example of how to do a DVD of a classic show perfectly. Because one of the things about MASH, a lot of people don't know, is it was originally, a lot of people remember the ridiculously canned laughter, the laugh track of MASH. It was actually never actually meant to be shown with a laugh track. Now, the cool thing about the DVDs, all 11 seasons, it gives you the option of watching it with or without the laugh track. And I owned the first couple seasons for a while. I really want to pick up the Martinis and Medicine Complete set. I keep seeing it going on sale once in a while, of course, when I never have money. But I watched the entire first season without the laugh track, and I got to tell you, without the laugh track, plus having the episodes complete and uncut for the first time in like 40 fucking years, you really see just how brilliantly written that show actually was. You don't need the laugh track to tell you when something is funny or poignant or, you know, when you're supposed to laugh. You laugh because it's funny. You cry because it's poignant and deep and hits, you know, tugs at your heartstrings, you know. It was just such a brilliantly written show.
Well, that's one of the things that you gotta remember about MASH, is that it was written in one of the dark points of America's history.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as they wanted to bring that dark point of America's history to life, they also wanted to bring some humor to it.
They wanted to soften it.
And
Yeah.
I have never seen MASH.
Oh my god, dude! Really?
And I will tell you exactly why. Okay.
Okay.
When I was growing up, I never wanted to watch this show. I wanted to watch, you know, Knight Rider, A-Team.
Yeah.
You know, fucking awesome shows with cars that shoot things, you know.
Oh yeah.
And then when I got to being a teenager, you know, I stopped watching TV because I wanted to be in movies. So it was about movies until about my mid to late 20s when I was like, you know, there's TV that's good. I can watch TV, you know, and so I just never got around to watching MASH yet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we gotta wait until one of us gets the DVD sets then, so we can watch it in its full uncut glory without the laugh track, and you can really appreciate it the way it was meant to be from the beginning. I think you'll really enjoy it, Skinslip. It's
sure I will.
Yeah, it's really one of the shining gems of television for sure.
I like all good story.
Oh yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Can we talk about
Robert Altman? So
sorry, go ahead, Stout.
yeah, I'm just saying, like, the movie was done by Robert Altman.
Yeah.
And he is one of the most notoriously awesome directors of all time.
I love Robert Altman.
The
it's
movie's
actually considered its worst film, which is not really that big a deal if you think about it.
No, the movie is great.
Hollywood and you know.
The movie is great.
Shortcuts is one of my favorite movies of all time, done by Robert Altman.
The TV series is one of those cases where they did a TV show based on a movie,
beyond.
and it really did. It really took it. I mean, the movie had a terrific cast with, you know, Donald Sutherland, Elliot Gould. I think actually the actor who played Radar is the only one to carry over from the movie to the TV series. Everybody else is different actors, but the cast they got for the TV show, I mean, you had Alan Alda and fucking I can't remember anybody's name now because it's been so long. But anyway, great fucking cast on the TV show. They really carried it on in the tradition of the movie, but then took things to a whole new level. I mean, because it was being broadcast at a time when the Vietnam War was going on, but the show is set in the time of the Korean War. So a lot of people have described it as it's a show set in the time of the Korean War, but it's really a statement about the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of Robert Altman, this release, Shortcuts is out of print. There is a DVD release, but my copy has a book. The stories that are contained in the movie. So normally we get it now, it's just this piece.
There you go.
Just the DVDs, but I have the box set. Pre-ordered it from Criterion.
Duncan Large just says, "Don't mention the war." Yes, Faulty Towers, awesome. I need to get that show. Frank asks if I remember Aftermash. I do. It didn't last very long. I think it was only like half a season. There was a short-lived spin-off series which took place after the war had ended and everybody had gone home. So it was kind of like what happened to them after. I vaguely remember it. I remember seeing a few episodes. It really didn't last very long. My parents were huge MASH fans, so they watched it. I didn't really get into MASH until I was older and actually able to appreciate its subtlety and its humor and, you know, obviously its social commentary and political statements and stuff like that. I was just too young for it when it was originally on. Aftermash had 26 episodes. Yeah, so it was basically one full season at the time. But
not enough for syndication.
No.
2 seasons would have done it.
Yeah, 2 seasons. If they had 52 episodes, that would have been close enough.
And they would have probably done like a special to fill it out or whatever.
No,
like
I'm gonna go to the washroom, but when I get back, we're gonna talk about another classic TV series, and I'm gonna leave you guys hanging with that.
Oh,
okay. Washroom? You mean the bathroom?
The bathroom, washroom. The term,
I mean the water closet.
the commode.
Yeah, I have to show this to you, Sean. Shortcuts is an amazing film.
Oh, it's 29 episodes.
Have you seen Magnolia, Sean?
Yes, brilliant fucking movie.
Magnolia takes huge inspiration from Shortcuts.
Really? And that's
Absolutely.
a Robert Altman film?
Yes, it is one of his finest films.
I think the only Robert Altman film I have in my collection right now is Popeye.
Yeah, this is part of the Criterion Collection, so you know it's good. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should watch this because you'll love this.
I tried showing Popeye to Rosie, and she was just like, "This isn't Popeye." she wasn't having any of that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, sweetie, we'll go back to your cartoon collection and watch the real Popeye. No problem, I get it.
I'd actually watched Shortcuts before I saw Magnolia, and watching Magnolia after Shortcuts, I was like, wow, this takes a lot from Shortcuts.
Meanwhile,
okay, I see. But then it goes at the ending. It's like goes in its own direction, which is nice.
You know, one part I love about with the raining frogs. I'd say that's going in a different direction, but
yeah.
No one.
Well, the act of God, but yeah.
One part of Magnolia I always liked was actually the intro. Almost like the pre-titles intro or subsequent or like parallel titles intro, where it's showing like all the, you know, how different events in people's lives are connected in ways they could never possibly predict or understand, and you know how there was this one story about the kid who is so sick of his parents fighting, and how like the dad would always threaten his mom with the shotgun, but it was never loaded. So one day he decided to load the shotgun so that maybe he'd finally just shoot his mom and they'd stop fighting, and that was it. But it had gotten to be so much to him that he basically just decided one day to walk up to the roof and throw himself off it. So he throws himself off the roof. Meanwhile, his parents are fighting downstairs. The dad pulls the trigger, not thinking the shotgun's loaded. It is loaded. He misses his wife. He hits his son full bore in the chest as he's falling past the window. Brilliant!
I just wanted to talk about Cheers. What the fuck did I
I just loved the whole setup of that. How it was just like all these different disparate events and how they all converged in this way that nobody could have ever possibly predicted. Yeah. And that just set up the whole theme of Magnolia so perfectly, because it takes that very simple basic concept and how it's illustrated very simply and basically in those few opening scenes of connected events, and takes it into this massive tapestry of interconnected, interwoven lives of all these characters from all these different walks of life, and how they are all converged through like the structure of that film is very much as the title suggests. It is a flower connected at the center. The center, if I remember correctly, was the game show host, and he was the connection, and they were all connected through him in different ways. And the more I watched,
exactly like Shortcuts.
Yeah, the more I watched that movie, the more I loved it, because I just loved all the connections and putting all the pieces together. It was like a big jigsaw puzzle, and it was just fucking awesome. It's the first thing I ever saw. What's his face in
Wes Anderson?
No, not Wes Anderson.
P.T. Anderson. Sorry.
No, no, it was Gust. Stout, help me here. Gust.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Philip Seymour Hoffman. Thank you.
Oh, gotcha.
He was the first thing I ever saw Philip Seymour Hoffman, and I was just like, damn, he is such a compelling actor. I want to see him in more stuff. And then he did.
Did you realize you'd seen him in a bunch of other shit already?
Yeah, pretty much, because he's just that fucking good of an actor.
He's been working for a long time.
He's amazing.
In that case,
he's such an amazing actor.
In that case, you have to see him in Almost Famous. That's one of his great movies.
I have.
Well,
that's a great. I've seen the bootleg cut. That's a great movie.
He's this character actor, and he just worked so fucking hard and was so good at it. He rose above the rest. It was great.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's very true. Yeah, that's very true.
Now can we talk about Cheers?
Sure. Let's talk about Cheers. Cheers was great.
Well,
Speaking of
Now
Cheers,
back
I'll be right back.
And I think
Next
Cheers.
time.
I think Cheers also ran 11 seasons, didn't it?
It ran for a long time. The reason Cheers always
It was at
sticks
least
with
10.
me is that I remember my dad making me shut the hell up so we could watch the final episode of Cheers. I remember Cheers with my dad's show every Sunday at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Was
I remember the
Cheers.
final episode. I watched that when it originally aired.
Yeah, Sam finally got back together with Christy Alley's character, and
Yeah, and
that's
he's
ruining
just-
that show for me too, Dick.
And it's just such a beautiful, quiet, understated ending. He
It's
just
okay.
everyone's gone. He just shuts the light off in the bar, takes a look around, walks out the door. Done. It
yeah.
was beautiful.
Did they actually close the bar after Cheers ended?
I don't think so. There actually is a Cheers bar now.
Yeah.
It
There's
was
a few of them, I thought.
the original bar that Cheers was based on thematically was called something else, but they actually changed their name to Cheers and got the rights to use the logo of the show.
Yeah.
So now they're actually the Cheers bar.
I remember the writers who would go on to write Cheers.
fuck.
They based the script on their experiences in the bar.
Like in the
That
actual
Cheers.
bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the various people they'd
Yeah.
meet. Yeah.
Which is Cheers, for those of you who don't know, is actually where we met Kelsey Grammer's Fraser Crane.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember that. I remember
And the people from Mad About You, right? That's a spin-off from Cheers also?
I don't think so. I mean, I think it's... No, I don't think that's a spin-off of Cheers.
God, I thought it was.
I'm pretty sure it's its own thing.
No, because Mad About You was made by Chuck Lorre.
Yeah.
And Cheers wasn't a Chuck Lorre show, I don't think.
Mm.
I do know that Chuck Lorre wrote the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song, though, which is another classic.
Did he really?
TV show.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's why
funny.
there's an episode of 2.5 Men where Charlie Sheen's character is talking to his nephew.
I
And he's
think-
like, you want to hear one?
Yeah, sorry, Manic just mentioned Frasier also ran for 11 years. I think Frasier actually outlasted Cheers, if I remember correctly. I think Cheers was 10 seasons. Frasier was 11. So that was like one of the few cases where
No.
No?
Cheers ran from 1982 to 1983, so that's 11 seasons.
So 11 seasons.
But
Wait,
I do
wait a
think
minute.
To 1993.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And Cheers had crossover with, with Wings and Saint Elsewhere.
Oh, okay.
Forgot
Really?
about that.
That's a
Yeah.
strange...
Characters made guest appearance.
That's a strange kind of crossover.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember Frasier holds some record as being like one of the most successful spin-offs ever.
Oh, yeah, Frasier's a great show. I love Frasier.
Oh, for sure. Kelsey Grammer's fucking awesome.
I remember when that show ended because I was working at an antique store,
82 to 93.
and she asked me to record the final episode for her because she was going into the hospital to get treated for lymphoma.
Hmm.
And I brought the videotape into the store, and her daughter said, "Sorry, but my mom passed away last night in the hospital."
Oh my
Oh.
God, that's
It's
heartbreaking.
fucking tragic, dude.
That is
And
heartbreaking.
to this day, every time I watch Frasier, I think about Christine. So
Aww.
I don't have much beer left, but here's to you, Christine. I hope you finally saw the last episode of Frasier.
Cheers. I'm sure she
Yeah.
hovered over someone's shoulder as they were watching it, just so she could see it. That's what I'd fucking do if I was to go. Last episode ever of Doctor Who. Oh, Bud. Fuck it. I'm haunting a Doctor Who fan right now.
And I'd be like, Sean, you want me to change it to what channel? Okay.
All right. Cheers to Christine. May you have seen the final episode of Frasier from the great beyond. Cheers.
Now, like I was saying before, there's an episode of 2.5 Men where Charlie Sheen's character is talking to his nephew,
Yep.
and Charlie Sheen's just like, "You want to hear one of the first things that your Uncle Charlie ever wrote?" And the
Oh,
kid's just
God.
like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." And he's just like, "Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles." Teenage Mutant. And the
God.
kid's just sitting there listening to him as Charlie Sheen is going through the entire theme song at the end. The kid's just like, "That song sucks." And Charlie Sheen's like, "It doesn't suck, it's from before your time."
Teenage Normal Savage Turtles.
Oh, hang on. AC has some technical information for us here.
What the fuck?
Says, Cheers, like Star Trek, well, not the original, but the latter, the Star Trek Next Generation onward, was filmed on film, but edited to tape. But now, they have it in HD, cropped to 16 by 9, but in the UK, in 4 by 3. So, wait a minute. Is it uncropped in HD in the UK? Is that what you're saying?
Because we don't want a cropped version.
No, we want it pillar boxed in 4x3, full frame, the way it was actually filmed.
Yeah.
Yep.
They were actually talking about doing Seinfeld that way because they shot all that on film. It's one of the few sitcoms shot on film, and cropping it to 16 by 9. Sorry, actually, Giant Guy, just to change gears for a second here, Giant Guy is asking, have I seen any other British sitcoms, Sean, apart from Red Dwarf and Fawlty Towers? Well, obviously, Monty Python's Flying Circus.
Wax Books.
The Young Ones. Bottom. Absolutely Fabulous. Love Absolutely Fabulous.
Oh, Ab Fab was amazing.
Yeah, love
I watched Ab Fab when I was 13.
I love Ab Fab. I actually used to have the Laserdisc sets of the first 3 seasons of Ab Fab. It's just fucking awesome. I love that show. Patsy was just a revelation.
If you remember, Sean, back when the Comedy Network first launched here in Canada, they ran Ab Fab every night at 5 o'clock.
I think that's where I caught up on some of the newer episodes. At the time, I already had them on Laserdisc, but
I like Black Books and Spaced. Those were my 2 favorites.
I still need to see Spaced. I've only seen some clips.
You really do, because there's so many references in Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead to Space.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, obviously.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
What else? I've seen a little bit of Blackadder. Haven't seen a lot of it.
I have probably season 1 I still have to watch.
Allo. Hilarious show.
Giant
Guy. Keeping Up Appearances. That's another one. It's pronounced
Giant Guy.
Bouquet, not bucket.
I'd like to reform your question as to saying, is there anything Sean hasn't seen in terms of British shit?
I grew up watching a lot of British television. I mean, obviously my primary introduction to British television was Doctor Who, but from that, I spun off into enjoying a whole spectrum of British television. I like a lot of the dramas as well. I mean, the Jeremy Brett, Sherlock Holmes. Easily the best version of Sherlock Holmes ever committed to film. I really want the complete set of that.
Now, I gotta ask you a question though, Sean. Were you like me and you watched a lot of British TV on the Canadian PBS channel?
Some, yes. I watched
all the options.
I watched quite a bit on PBS. I also watched quite a bit on YTV when they had their late night British sitcom.
Yes. Because they played Fawlty Towers quite a bit.
Well, they played Red Dwarf, but they also played stuff like Absolutely Fabulous, Bottom, Young Ones, Red Dwarf, all those. What was I going to say?
I never saw Young Ones. Young Ones and Father Ted are the 2 I have on my hard drive to watch.
Young Ones is great. It's just absolutely crazy. It's absolutely off the wall and hilarious. You recognize a lot of the actors from Ab Fab actually in there. A lot of them make appearances in there or are regular characters.
That's what turned me on to checking it out. Actually,
Frank says. Hold it. Frank says, Mr. Bean. Yes, absolutely, Mr. Bean.
Oh yeah, Mr. Bean.
Only Fools and Horses. Giant Guy asks. I have not seen Only Fools and Horses. All Creatures Great and Small, of course. Especially if it was an episode with Peter Davison's character. Fuck, what was his? Tristan. That's who it was. Father Ted, Verminart says, I haven't actually seen a lot of Father Ted. A lot of people have recommended it to me.
Father Ted's a drunk priest. It's fucking hilarious. I've seen 1 episode and I was like, I'm downloading
What the hell else have I seen? Hyperspace, which is a very short-lived, only lasted 2 seasons, sci-fi comedy with Nick Frost.
Fuck you.
Simon Pegg's friend.
Danger 50,000 Volts. That's one of my favorite.
Not a comedy, but a great show. Robin of Sherwood, which is easily my all-time favorite interpretation of Robin Hood.
One of the great British television series, period, in my opinion.
Well, and obviously a lot of other people's favorites, too, because it seems like every version of Robin Hood that's appeared since has borrowed something from that interpretation of the legend.
Well, it's one of the best. That's why.
The Prisoner. Love The Prisoner. Such a brilliant show. Like, easily one of the greatest shows ever done.
Not only
the Blu-ray is great, by the way. Absolutely, 100% get the Blu-ray of The Prisoner.
I grew up with Thunderbird, Space 1999,
Space 1999.
Yep. Was it Joe 90?
I didn't actually see much of Thunderbirds. I didn't actually discover Thunderbirds until later, but I definitely watched a lot of Space 1999 growing up.
I grew up on all the Superman Nation and Space.
Actually, I saw Space 1999 would probably be my introduction to British science fiction, technically speaking, because I saw that long before I actually saw Doctor Who for the first time.
I actually liked Supercar enough that I, in the early 2000s, there was a website for the Supercar fan club. And when you joined, you sent them $25 and you got beautiful, like 5 foot wide, like 3 foot tall blueprints of the supercar in detail.
Oh wow!
I have that in Washington. I really want to get that framed.
Really? Oh wow!
It's beautiful. It's just awesome. It's limited numbered. It's officially licensed.
That would be awesome. Chris Montoya was just asking, has anyone seen Mr. Bean's Holiday? They just put it on Netflix and was wondering if it was any good. I actually haven't seen it.
Every year on CBC they play Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Do they?
Yep.
I've only seen the first movie, Being the movie, or Being the Ultimate Disaster movie. That's what it is. I actually have the complete series of Mr. Bean and the first Bean movie on Laserdisc.
Now, the first Mr. Bean movie, that was the one that people didn't like because he talked, right?
He talks in the show. He doesn't talk often, but he talks in the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he talks quite a bit in the movie, doesn't he?
There's a couple scenes, but for the most part, he's still
more than the show, but so.
Yeah, but I mean, not that much. I loved the Bean movie. I actually thought it was a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, they recycled a few of the gags from the show, but
so what?
But I thought it was an absolute riot. I love the Bean movie, the first one.
In Rowan Atkinson's defense, they recycled some pretty good fucking gags from the show.
Yes.
Yeah. No, the best ones.
And they did them a bit bigger, like when he does the whole barf bag popping over the guy's face.
Yes.
In the show, it just blacks out when he pops it, but in the movie, he pops it and it's just like barf everywhere.
That's just tasteless.
Sorry, I was going to say, just got to scroll back a bit here. Duncan Large says, everybody finished? Thank you. Duncan Large says, I have been to Port Merion, where The Prisoner was filmed. This was my first introduction to the series. I knew enough of The Prisoner to get the parody in 2.4 Children. I have not seen 2.4 Children, but I remember Reboot, the Canadian CG series, actually did an episode, the full episode. I think it was called Number 2 or something like that. But the whole thing, the entire episode was based around The Prisoner and had just countless references to The Prisoner.
Well, they had an episode with Evil Dead in it too, which was
they
awesome.
did. They did. Yeah, the
show was so good.
The user character was totally Ash, and he just kept saying "groovy" every time he tried to blow them away.
Hair.
Yeah, it was great. Number 7. That's what. Thank you, Manic. Yeah, it was number 7.
The Prisoner.
But the entire. I remember when that episode first aired. I was frequenting one of the reboot. I guess the main reboot Usenet group was like a discussion group before the days of web-based message boards.
It's the bridging point between BBs and forums.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, I was frequenting that and met a lot of cool fellow fans there. And a lot of the younger fans were like, what the hell is going on in this episode? They were completely confused. And so me and some other, older fans are saying, they're referencing an old show from the 60s called The Prisoner. You should totally check it out. It's really cool. And a lot of these younger fans went and checked out The Prisoner. It was like, oh, wow, this is like fucking awesome. And it's like, yeah, exactly. Now you get all the references in that episode. But
The Prisoner, by the way, not just an awesome 60s series, but an awesome heavy metal song by Iron Maiden.
Yes, I love that.
Also an awesome song by I think it's Tears for Fears actually did a song called "The Prisoner," if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but that doesn't count.
Hey, Tears for Fears was
Prisoner
very
was one of those
influential
shows
to
I
me
watched
as
with
a
my dad.
moody teen.
I remember watching Prisoner with my dad and the big inflatable ball things.
Rover.
Yeah, and I had nightmares for weeks about that thing trying to kill me and my family.
The thing, you know what was so brilliant about that was that it was basically a fucking weather balloon, and that was it. And they were just blowing it around. But the sound effects, the sound design they used for it, just this
Scared
like,
the shit out of me.
like it is going to eat your face off. And then when it actually would catch somebody, and it would just be like that stretch thing, like that is fucking nightmare fuel, man.
It is. It caused me to have nightmares for weeks.
Yeah, it was great.
For
Like
weeks.
this is a small testament. This is just a small piece of what made The Prisoner such a brilliant show. They made a balloon into the most terrifying force ever created by man.
At least while you're watching it. And afterwards you're like, why was I so afraid of that?
It's great. It's very effective and very, simple.
And they attempted that
that's-
with Lost with a smoke cloud, but it wasn't as good.
Yeah, the smoke cloud was basically their little nod to Rover, but you'll never beat the killer weather balloon, man. I mean, that was awesome shit.
Killer Jelly Ball.
Yeah. Have you
The
Stout?
Avengers is another British show I saw a bunch of episodes from.
Yeah, the Avengers. That was another good one. John Steed and Emma Peel. Stout man, question for you: have you ever seen a single episode of The Prisoner?
No.
I didn't think so.
You motherfucker.
We really need
uncultured bastard.
to show you The Prisoner, because I know you, and I know what you like, and I know that
You'll fucking love it.
you will just shit your pants right from episode 1 of that show. Like, it will just
You'll be like, look at the framing.
it will blow your nutsack off and just plaster it
What?
against the wall.
Yeah, you'll dig it a lot, man.
Yeah, no, you will absolutely love it. I know.
you
You
don't, we'll make you.
don't need your nutsack anymore.
watch one episode. That's it. We'll watch one
Okay,
episode, and you'll be
now,
just
by
like,
the
"Holy
way.
shit, this is awesome! Why have I never seen this ever?"
Yeah, pretty much.
You have frightened the fuck out of me.
Good.
You will have
Be
fucking
afraid.
Nightmares.
Be
Trust
very
me, it'll be
afraid.
Beautiful nightmares.
We will entertain you or die trying. Fucking A. Let's toast The Prisoner.
The
One of the
Prisoner.
greatest TV
I'm
shows
gonna go pee.
ever created.
Toast.
Period.
No
And
idea
an
what the fuck you're
awesome
talking
Iron
about, but I like
Maiden
beer.
song.
There you go. And what?
And an awesome Iron Maiden song.
Well, there you go. I'll have to listen to that now. But cheers.
I'm gonna have to link you to that now.
You will have to.
Now that I know you haven't actually listened to it before. Wait, that's the Google Plus. I don't want to close that. Let's close Facebook because no one's talking to me on Facebook anyways. RealTop.com.
What you noshing on there, Dallin? Looks pretty awesome. What you noshing on?
Pizza.
Oh, you got a pizza too? Fucking A!
I put shrimp on.
Hey, do you have a blue plate?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think we have the same plates. That's crazy.
Just happened.
How is that possible? Get out of my kitchen!
I think you might be the next Canadian Carlin.
You're creeping me out, man.
Sean.
Fuck out of my kitchen.
Sean.
Got enough dirty plates as it is. Sorry, what, Justin? Where'd my skull go?
Here's
This skull, not my skull.
I put the link to the Iron Maiden song in the Google Plus chat.
Awesome. I will watch it later when copyright issues will not be so prevalent.
Oh, but it won't be copyrighted because it's a lyrics video.
Dude, it's an Iron Maiden song. Of course it's going to be
It's a song.
copyrighted.
That's what's copyrighted. This
Yes.
fucking song.
Do you not know how these things work? Trust me, I'm a YouTube partner. I've
I
had to
know
deal
how
with
they work,
complaints
I
enough
just don't
times.
give a shit.
Well, you don't give a shit, but I give a
You don't
shit.
about it satirically the entire time it plays.
There you go.
Fair use.
We just need to make fun of it constantly.
Constantly.
Stupid stuff. Gay.
Gay loser, homofag.
What the hell am I looking at? Why did I suddenly skip to pictures I took 2 years ago? Oh, because I clicked the timeline. Never mind.
I'll be back in 6 minutes and 32 seconds, and I'm gonna go listen to this awesome Iron Maiden.
Okay.
That's my response.
Hey, Rob Smarlin subscribed to me on
Hey, Brian Cannon commented on my Facebook link. Whoa, I just went to Brian Cannon's page and he's looking really scary. Let's just go back.
Oh.
Let's go back. Okay.
If Justin were still here, I'd let him know that Travis Beer
Dude, Brian, your profile picture is terrifying. That is like something born of the deepest, darkest nightmares of my soul.
Travis to do the Masters of the Universe commentary with us.
Who did?
Oh.
Travis?
Yeah, I wanted to do. I said that I want Travis to do the Masters of the Universe commentary with us for movie Gangbang. He liked the idea. So.
Sorry, people are asking me questions here, and I'm
part of Geeky before, and he liked to do toy reviews, and he said he wanted to, but he never got around to doing anything. So
Frank says, "In your face, number 6." And asks, "Did you see the Simpsons episode Homer becomes number 5?" I've heard about that episode. I don't think I've actually seen it. I really, because it's from a little later season. I haven't seen a lot of the later seasons.
Isn't there a robot chicken spoof?
There's a lot of spoofs. The Prisoner is so fucking far-reaching. It's really influenced a lot of people, at least in some way, that they've done parodies and stuff. Oh, wait a minute. Just shush. Shut up. Wait. Giant Guy just said Diana Rigg is in Doctor Who next week. Oh my fucking god. Seriously? Diana Rigg from the Avengers we were just talking about? Fucking awesome. I'm actually really enjoying this season. This is a really fun season. They got a great little story going on with what the fuck is up with Clara, Souffle Girl, but they've also got a lot of cool little nods to classic Who stuff. You know, like the Return of the Ice Warriors. You got the journeying through the TARDIS this week. I haven't watched the episode yet. I just know that's what the idea is. We got Cybermen coming back, which appear to be the actual real Cybermen from the pictures we've seen, and not the fucking Cybus alternate universe Cybermen. Fuck that shit. We all know the Cybermen were from Telos and Mondas. They're not fucking made by people. They're an alien race. People who look like us, but replace their shit with stuff.
Side note, the Avengers had an episode called Wish You Were Here, influenced by The Prisoner. So how about that for fucking references?
Well, what was the episode called?
You Wish You Were Here.
Oh, okay.
And Tara goes to visit her uncle and finds him held in a hotel with every attempt at escape thwarted by accident.
Question, Skinslip, have you seen all 17 episodes of The Prisoner?
Of The Prisoner?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen everything of The Prisoner.
Good.
Has it been 15 plus years? Yes, but I remember good chunks of it.
Second question, have you read the comic book?
No, I actually have 2 issues of it, though.
The official 4-part comic book sequel to The Prisoner.
I have
it is
random issues.
It is a fully authorized sequel.
That's cool.
It is official. It is considered canon.
There's a 3-part episode of Pinky and the Brain called Brainwashed based on The Prisoner.
Nice.
Fucking awesome.
Hold on a second here. AC says, Sean, can you put this on? I promise it's safe. Okay.
No.
As long as it's saying, I'm going to trust you, AC, because we go back so far.
Coupling. One of the greatest BBC sitcoms of all time made a reference to The Prisoner. I forgot about that.
Fuck, I can't. Hold on.
Called Nightlines.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? LL Cool J has a new album?
Awesome! I love him and all his rap stuff.
Hey,
I don't even know.
Cool J.
LL Cool J is one of the best rappers because he's one of those guys who thinks you can make good lyrics and great dance and music without cursing, without insulting people. And he's a stand-up guy, and I totally support him in all his artistic endeavors, even if I don't like his music.
Okay.
Just one of those guys.
I liked Cool Mo D for similar reasons, because actually I liked '90s rappers for similar reasons, because a lot of '90s rappers, they're not all about the gangster rap and like fuck the police and go and get your gold and your bitches and your hoes and your money and your Jacksons and whatnot. They were all about feeling good, having fun, and living by the values of the good Lord Jesus. Now, I'm not a religious man myself, but I do appreciate the morals of goodness that the non-psycho Christians preach.
Yep.
And
go home. You're drunk.
And that was a lot of what the '90s rappers were about. I mean, if they weren't about good values, they were at least about just having good, clean, wholesome fun. MC Hammer, too legit to quit, yo. He's too legit.
Hey.
He's legit. He's not fucking around.
Hey.
He's legit.
Hey.
I love Hammer. I love Cool Mo. I love all those '90s rappers because they kept it real. And you know what else I liked about them? You could understand what the fuck they were saying. They rapped clearly and enunciated clearly.
No, you couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying.
Will Smith. This was when Will Smith was still rapping. Will Smith told funny fucking slice of life stories. And it was great stuff. Really funny.
Another PG rapper.
Very, very accessible and just entertaining. Great stuff.
Hey, what's up, baby doll? You're so cute.
So, you're probably wondering what I'm looking at here. I wanted to show you a little something just for you guys. All 31 of you. And those of you in the Google chat, because I loves you.
Well, we're part of the 31. You have to understand.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, eh? Whatever. Anyway.
So all 31 of us.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
You're an adorable little
Come on, you motherfucker, go!
No.
You might be dumber than your sister, but you're way cuter than your sister. Yes, you are.
Alright, so I'm going to show you a little something here, a little preview. And I'll loop it and show it twice, just in case once is not enough.
Oh, let me unmute the stream.
You want to see the live stream? So I'd ask everyone in the Google chat to please be quiet as soon as I say go. So when I say go, it means don't say anything. But if you want to say, "Oh, cool, that looks awesome," then go right ahead. But don't like say anything else, because it's going to be a few seconds before you actually see it in the live stream. All right, you guys ready? Oh, hold on a second. Let me bring it up more or less full screen for you. I wanted to give you a little bit of preview here, just because I'm actually feeling better now, so I can actually start working on this for you. Alright, so don't mind the little white outline there, whatever. It's just, it is what it is. Okay, so let me, alright. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. Here's a little something, little treat, little preview for you. Enjoy. And one more time.
Where have I seen this before?
Looks very familiar. I think someone stole this from you.
Most likely, thieves.
I missed the Dr.
How could you
Oho.
that?
Dr. Oho.
I can't say Dr. Ho-Ho with that opening.
No, sorry. So that is going to be the intro of the Doctor Who, the first Doctor Who video.
Are you gonna get flagged for that?
I'm not going to monetize it. And I'm going to say right in the video, hey, BBC, please don't sue me. It's all in fun. It's just a fan expressing his love. Thanks.
Now, hopefully they care.
Honestly, BBC seems pretty cool about shit like that. I haven't seen them flag a lot of other similar Doctor Who videos, so basically I'm just doing it as part of my personal celebration. Because for me, my introduction to Doctor Who was the Tom Baker years. And that was the very first title sequence that I ever saw. Now you may notice
He's your favorite, isn't he?
Oh, absolutely. I love Tom Baker. He's fucking awesome.
Yay, Tom Baker.
But you may notice that Tom Baker's face, which normally appears in the middle of that title sequence, is nowhere to be seen. Well, that's thanks to some clever editing by yours truly. I just kind of blended some bits together so that it looks kind of seamless, and you just kind of get the tunnel going on forever. So, because I'm, smart that way. So, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be the intro to the first Doctor Who video. I'm not going to use that for all the Doctor Who videos, obviously, because it could run into problems. But for the first one, I figured we'll just do it once for a bit of fun, and all will be cool and well. So basically, it'll be a video about how I got into Doctor Who, personal video, my story, that kind of thing. And then future videos will be about more, product-based stuff, stuff that I've collected over the years and whatnot. So, but anyway.
What's changed now, Sean, is you have to record your own very similar theme.
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely. I've started work on my own version of the Doctor Who theme. I don't know when it will ever be done, but I'm working on it. So hopefully you'll hear that at some point before the 50th anniversary. That's kind of my goal. But so I got a few months to work on it. What was I going to say? Yeah. So regarding that intro. You may recall a few months back, I picked up the Tom Baker story, the special edition of The Talons of Wang Chiang, which is a great story where the Fourth Doctor, he dresses up, it's set in Victorian times. He actually dresses like Sherlock Holmes throughout a good chunk of the story, and looks great, by the way. Tom Baker is fucking... And he actually did a Sherlock Holmes story a few years later. But anyway, the main reason I picked up that was, A, because it's an awesome story. B, that DVD has some fucking awesome extras, some really just pure gold behind the scenes stuff. And C, as an Easter egg on that particular DVD, is the clean version of the opening title sequence, the infamous slit scan time tunnel sequence. It's totally clean. There's no titles on it. So I could use that for the titles of my video completely clean and just put my own titles in there. And then I did a bit of research and I found out what font they used for the episode titles during that era of Doctor Who, and apparently it was Futura Bold was the one. So I got the exact same font that they used in the titles in the early 70s. Then on top of that, I put in an episode, like the titles of an episode that did have the titles in, to get the timing down to match the exact same timing of the titles as they would have appeared in an episode back then, where they're matched up with the music. To the frame. Absolutely to the frame. And beyond that, because I'm rendering the whole video in 1080p and the original source video is 480p, I thought, well, we could probably do a bit better with the TARDIS shot and the Doctor Who logo. So I found a super high-res, clean ping version with no background of the Diamond logo. Now, the Diamond logo in the actual titles is actually blue. It's actually in blue tint. So I found a full-color, high-res version to put in there because it's the 50th anniversary. You want it to be special. Then I had to find like a super high-res version of the TARDIS. Front shot of the TARDIS. Most of the shots of the TARDIS I found in that resolution were angled. Because everybody likes the TARDIS to look cool and angled at the side. You know, you get that cool, like, from the side shot, it looks all badass, the fucking TARDIS. Oh, yeah, awesome. It's like, yeah, but I just want one straight on. Just the front fucking doors. That's it. Found one. Found one that was of sufficiently high resolution that I could drop it in over the TARDIS that's in the original opening titles, which is way fuzzier, and basically replace it. So you have as much of it upgraded to 1080p as possible, and then the rest of it is just a standard slit scan time tunnel sequence. But yeah, a lot of work went into that, so I hope you guys appreciate it. Yeah.
Nope, it's shit. It's rubbish.
Well, fuck
Worst video you've ever done. You should just stop while you're ahead. Fucking nerd.
Yeah, I know you loved it, Skin Slip. I can tell. I can tell from the supreme.
Too much work in your shit, man.
I can tell from the supreme fakeness of your complaints. I do, but dude, I mean, the way I look at it is, I've been a Doctor Who fan like since I was 9. This deserves a little bit of extra attention. You know?
I don't disagree with you. I just think it's funny that you put so much work into it, and then someone can be an asshole and just fucking shoot you down. And
I know. Whatever. Fuck them. Whoever they are, wherever they are.
You just let them get to you, and it pisses me off that you let them get to you, you know?
Yeah, well, do they get to me?
Yeah. I can see it, dude.
Okay, maybe
it bothers you.
Maybe a little bit, but at the same time, part of my dealing with that and part of my cathartic release is fucking ripping them a new asshole.
Well,
before I block them.
This is why I come and fucking troll the shit out of your idiot friends that are mouth-breathing retards and ask you stupid repetitive questions or insult your shit.
And I love it when you do that.
Defending my fucking friend, you know?
And I love it when you do that, because you always do it with such abandon.
Wanton abandon.
Yes.
For that. Aplomb, if you will.
Abandon. I do. Thank you, Giant Guy. Giant Guy says Sean works hard for his fans, and you can tell in his video production. That's why I originally subscribed to his YouTube channel. Yeah, the funny thing is, I started working on that title sequence back in January. I actually finished it, I think, in February, because the part that took the longest to do was the TARDIS coming up towards the screen. I had to do a shit ton of keyframing to try to match it to the original timing. It's still
fucking keyframing.
It's still not perfect. I don't know how they did it originally, but the timing is really inconsistent. Because originally they did it with slit scan, where basically they had an image of the TARDIS and they just kind of they did the slit scan thing of the tunnel, and they put the TARDIS on top of that and just kind of zoomed in on it. Or like pulled it towards the camera.
I know exactly how they would do it. They'd film the TARDIS on a black background.
Yeah, that is exactly how they do it. That's not the issue. That's not how they keyed it in. The issue is how they got the timing. The specific timing of getting from point A to point B. Like
I'll be a dolly pushing.
Well,
that's why it's inconsistent.
Well, here's the thing. You'd think it would be consistent because they'd be moving at a consistent increment.
No, humans can't do that.
Well, no. But like, because they're doing it as step frames, right? So you'd think like they would literally move it 1 physical millimeter or whatever per frame, right?
Maybe they might just
go
with a dirty cheap method and just do a quick push in.
well, that's a possibility too. But you'd be able to tell. But I mean, if you watch the original sequence, it actually matches up pretty nicely. Like, as the tunnel is moving this way, the TARDIS is moving this way, and it actually, like, the timing of the two actually matches pretty nicely. You know, it's very smooth, very consistent. So
and yet it still moves at an inconsistent rate?
But, so the problem that I had was, so I thought, okay, I'll just do a point A, point B. Like, okay, the original sequence starts back here, so that's point A, start there, keyframe 1. And the end of the sequence starts here, and then it fades out. Like, okay, cool. I'll just leave a little bit of space for the fade out. Point B right here. So I did that. And the TARDIS... So I'm basically overlaying my TARDIS on top of the one in the background, right?
That's what she said.
So the problem was the TARDIS in the background was getting up to point B before my TARDIS was. You see what the problem is? So there was some kind of inconsistency in the timing there that I discovered while trying to match it.
Well, that's the thing is, they filmed one, let's say the dolly pushing, and then maybe they did the slit scan afterwards to match it.
They might have... I'm sure they did the slit scan first. Because what they did was...
Why?
Well, because there's actually a documentary on the robot DVD that shows how they did it.
Oh, okay.
But what they did was they started off.
You're overcomplicating something. It's just a simple thing they did, you know. Well,
no,
simple
like,
in the sense that timing, you know.
Yeah, no, I tried like a variety of different things. Like I tried just a point A, point B, and it's like, okay, well that didn't quite work. So let's throw like one in the middle somewhere. So I throw one in the middle, and then it's like it's a little bit closer, but not quite. And then I had like a whole string of them. And that didn't work, so then I reduced them and found the ones that were necessary, the ones that weren't. Anyway, it was a lot of trial and error and took a long time, and I'm tired of fucking around with it, so it's still not perfect. It never will be, and I've resigned myself to that fact.
Now the question, Sean, is as it gets closer, is it moving faster?
Let me see if I can remember. I think it moves faster when it's farther, actually.
That is totally inconsistent with actual logic.
It moves. Yeah, no. That's what it is exactly. It moves faster. It moves faster, and then it kind of slows down. But it's so gradual that I can't match it, and it's been driving me crazy. I've been trying to figure out how they did it originally.
Probably reverse dolly, yeah.
Yeah, reverse dolly.
And the fact that it's inconsistent is.
Oh, so you're saying like, so they act when they did it originally, they zoomed it out rather than zooming it in.
And that's why it's inconsistent, because they're walking backwards.
And they could have also filmed it slow and then matched it up in post.
Yeah.
That's quite possible. Well, I know there was a shit ton of compositing involved in doing the original sequence.
Oh, and I fucking hate keyframing by that. That's like the worst fucking thing in the universe. And I have a friend who does it like 8 hours a day. And he comes home and he's like, my fucking finger hurts and I want to murder myself. Every day he's like,
this is 10 times worse than keyframing.
Oh, he has to do that shit too, but not
sorry, what was
that?
Sorry, hold on. What was that? Oh, rotoscoping. Yeah.
He has to do that too, but only when they're backlogged in work. He's like, he works as like an assistant at the effects place, and he's like, oh god, I hate it.
Yeah.
And he's like, I love it, but I fucking hate it.
If you hate rotoscoping, never work for Ralph Bakshi. Ever.
Actually,
or Filmation, but they're not in business anymore, so you're safe there.
Ralph Bakshi has been hand animating Coney Island for 10 and a half years. By hand.
He's crazy.
He's restarted several times because as he's doing it, like technology keeps changing. So now he's doing it digitally. He rescrapped everything and started over again, and he's drawing each frame or whatever, however many frames he needs to do by hand. By himself, no help.
Wow.
It's fucking insane.
He's insane.
I hope he finishes it before he dies. That's all I just hope, because it's supposed to be his fucking masterpiece.
I like, I've always admired Ralph Bakshi for a lot of reasons.
I love Ralph Bakshi.
Yeah.
I have his book, Unfiltered.
Just because...
Down there.
Because he was so willing to do his movies in ways that nobody else was doing them.
The hard way, if possible, too.
Well, the hard way, but a way that was artistically interesting. You know? I love that. Like, I watched a bit of Coonskin.
I love Coonskin.
I still haven't watched the whole thing. I got to finish watching the movie. But I love the animation in that, and I love the fact that fucking Scatman Crothers, just a goddamn living legend. Or, well, not living anymore, but...
Former living legend.
Former living legend. Just an amazing, amazing artist. Love that man. Just great. Well, and Heavy Traffic. Have you seen Heavy Traffic?
Heavy Traffic, Coonskin, and American Pop are like my it's like an almost trilogy. It really is.
No, I agree.
Last Days of Coney Island.
I picked up Heavy Traffic from a supermarket for about $3, and I sat down and watched it. Yeah, and I sat down.
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Continue. Something else.
And I sat down and watched it, and I was just like, wow, this movie is fucking amazing.
Sean,
why did I get this for $3?
In February, Bakshi did a Kickstarter to fund Last Days of Coney Island, and he made his goal.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome. That's great.
It's described by Bakshi as a animated cop mafia horror movie set in 1960s Coney Island.
But I was going to say, Frank says his favorite is Fritz the Cat. Yeah, Fritz the Cat is just a blast. I love that.
Great.
Yeah, I love Fritz the Cat. It's so much fun.
it's not his masterpieces, you know.
No. I wouldn't say it's his. I wouldn't say it's his artistic masterpiece. I mean, it's his adaptation of Robert Crumb's work, and Robert Crumb apparently hates it. But whatever, Robert Crumb's pretty critical
Robert
anyway.
Crumb's a little bit crazy, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I love Fritz the Cat as well. I think it's just a blast of a movie. It's a nice little statement about life in the '60s and stuff, and
I liked Cool World.
Yeah, Cool World was okay. It had its moments.
It got fucked up by the. I want a director's cut. That's what I really want.
Yeah.
It got cut so bad by the studio.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Chopped, like it's fucking chopped off. Chopped, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know I don't think I even have Cool World. Maybe I do. I can't remember if I have. No, I don't think I do.
It's out of print as fuck. So
no, actually, the only Bakshi movies I've got currently are Coonskin and Heavy Traffic. So.
You don't even have Fire and Ice? That's fucking
No,
awesome.
I have never seen Fire and Ice. I have been meaning to see that for so long. Ralph Bakshi plus Frank Frazetta. I mean, how the fuck can you go wrong with that combination? You know?
I just posted links to the Ralph Bakshi Last Days of Coney Island Kickstarter in chat, and both chats, I should say.
Yeah, I really need to see that. Fire and Ice, that is. But, yeah, American Pop, I just saw it for the first time, I guess, about 5 or 6 years ago. Annetta actually picked it up just on a whim because she liked classic rock and stuff. And she'd seen a few of Bakshi's other films through me and was like, yeah, I'm going to grab this and, you know, it's going to be from my collection. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. As long as I get to see it, I'm cool. So she bought it and we watched it. She didn't really care for it all that much. I thought it was fucking brilliant. I thought, like, what a cool idea. Like, taking all these classic rock songs and giving them kind of a fictional history with the, you know, telling the history of rock in a factual / fictional way. It's really hard to describe that film. But when you're watching it, it makes perfect sense. You know? American Pop?
Yeah. Also, you should check out Hey Good Looking is the other one.
Yeah, but like American Pop is one of those ones I'd heard about for a long time, but I hadn't seen. And
the only bad movie he has is technically Cool World, but it's because it got taken from him.
Yeah, studio interference, whatever. How many times have we sang that song?
Yep.
Fucking hell. But yeah, American Pop I just thought was amazing, and I know that's largely considered, I mean, by fans and movie critics alike, as Ralph Bakshi's masterpiece.
I know the Criterion had been trying to get it for a while, but I think the rights were held onto as a death clutch by the owners, but even though the owners didn't want to release it, so... Was
it the owner of the
movie shitty bare
or
bones DVD.
One of the songs, or...
No, they just don't want the Criterion to release it, because I don't know why.
What the fuck? Why would anybody in their right mind not want Criterion to release one of their movies?
Because it would invalidate their shitty bare bones release that they released.
But it's like... That is such fucking prestige. You know? That has such stigma attached to it now. By this point. I mean, Criterion has been considered the creme de la creme for 3 formats now.
For
3.
15, 16, 18 years now.
They didn't even fucking touch VHS. They went straight to Laserdisc from the moment go. They said, Laserdisc. That is the current best format for cinephiles. That is what we want to show movies the best way they can be for fellow film fans. Then they went to DVD.
The people who created the Criterion did do VHS.
Did they?
But they weren't the... Yeah, Criterion Collection was because of the Laserdisc, though. They created the Criterion Collection as a Laserdisc start.
Yeah.
But Janus Films has been around since VHS.
I'm very proud to say my very first Laserdisc purchase ever was the Criterion edition of Blade Runner. Double whammy right there. Actually, triple whammy. A, because it was Laserdisc. B, because it was Blade Runner. C, because it was the motherfucking Criterion Blade Runner. That's right. That was in 1991. That's when that was.
The only reason I know Janus Films did VHS because I have Fellini Satyricon on VHS.
And thanks to one of my fans, maybe you can see it. Well, you probably see it in the background of all my videos. But thanks to one of my fans, I actually have that edition of Blade Runner again. That exact same idea in like perfect condition. It was in
I would
like
love to pick it up.
It was in like actually I still have it in the. It was in like a plastic sleeve to keep it preserved and everything, and I've kept it in that sleeve. And I was oh my god!
Commentary on that. There's a commentary on that, right? That got moved to the Blu-ray though.
No, there's nothing on that. The only thing that has is liner notes.
Oh, there's no commentary on the.
There's no extras.
Criterion.
No,
Okay.
no, just to be specific, there's two Criterion editions. There's the CAV and the CLV. CAV, if you know anything about Laserdisc, is the one that has the half hour per side, but lets you step frame and slow mo and stuff like that. CLV is an hour per side, but only lets you basically do basic playback. The one that I had was the CLV edition, so that's the one I have now. I never got the CAV. CAV had a few extras. I don't know the extent of them, but the CLV had liner notes on the jacket. Now, it's a record-sized jacket, right? So you got pretty extensive fine print liner notes on there, all about the, the baking of the movie. Yes, the making of the movie. And the thing that this was actually what really started to turn me on to Blade Runner and realize, like, hey, maybe this is a movie I should be taking more notice of. Because when I was a kid, I saw it and I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was kind of boring and blah, 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 cool special effects, but that was about it. When I got the Laserdisc, I read the liner notes, and the thing that struck me about the one thing that really stuck out for me personally in the liner notes of the Criterion edition of Blade Runner was the fact they talked about the technology in the movie, and that the technology in the movie that you see the main characters using feels used. Like, this is, like, when you look at Deckard in his spinner, and you look at the control deck of his spinner, it looks like a control deck that occasionally doesn't quite work right, and you might need to hit a couple times to get it to work. You know, everything is very battered and used and believable and functional. And that mention in the liner notes was what really got me to take a second look at Blade Runner and sort of look at it in a different way. I was like, yeah, that's a really good point. Like, everything in this does feel really genuine and, you know, like it's got some use out of it. It's not all shiny and new and perfect like you often see in sci-fi movies. This is shit that's been around for a while, and you know, diving even deeper into the documentaries in the briefcase set and shit, where they talk about how, well, a lot of the design ideas was that this was stuff that had been retrofitted onto, you know, rather than tearing down the old stuff and buying and building new stuff, they just kept bolting things on to the old stuff. So everything was retrofitted in this world, and just fucking great. I love Blade Runner. But anyway, that Laserdisc was the beginning of my love for Blade Runner right there. I don't know how we went from Ralph Bakshi to Blade Runner, but I'm all for it.
Criterion Collection.
Criterion Collection.
American Pop.
Yes, yeah. There you go. I really want that Blu-ray of Wizards, by the way. I'd just like to put that out there. If anybody wants to send me something, send me Wizards.
The Digibook's only $15 right now on Amazon.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. If anybody wants to send me anything, send me the fucking Digibook of Wizards. I'd be very happy about that. I think I have a DVD rip kicking around. I used to have the DVD. I sold it because I knew the Blu-ray was coming out. But I kept a rip of the DVD just in case. So I could at least watch the movie while I'm waiting to get the Blu-ray. Fuck, I love movies. Love movies, love British TV. Great shit. Torque the Prisoner in the house. Did you just get here, man? Jesus, it's 2 in the morning. What took you so long?
Boobs.
Boobs. Boobs.
Well,
Cheers.
Oh my
going
god.
to bed.
Boobs.
Night, y'all.
Are
Night.
you leaving already, Tank? God damn
Good
it.
boobs to you,
I'm
sir.
used to getting up at 6. I'm going to bed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, be sure to come on next Saturday, man. We start at 8 p.m. Pacific time. I think you're in my same time zone, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, well, get your ass in here, 8 p.m.
Yeah, he's
Saturday
in
night.
California.
Sweet.
Be there. Take care, man. Good to see you again.
There
Take
you
it
go.
easy, man. Peace. There's no Criterion Collection commentary for the Blade Runner. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think
That
so.
answers my question. And I know the other person made it over, so that's good.
As far as I'm aware, the first edition that had any commentaries was the briefcase set.
Yeah, I think so.
Duncan Large says, Blade Runner has a look that is too fantastic for my eyes to appreciate.
Fair enough.
It is pretty overwhelming. Part of the reason for that being they had when they went into pre-production originally on that film, shortly after they started, there was this big strike at the studio. So the pre-production team, I guess not being a part of that same union, just kept going. They just kept developing and designing and creating and making things. So they had, where they would have had like 2 months of pre-production normally, they ended up having like 8. And they just kept going. They didn't stop. They never stopped working all through the strike. They just kept going. And as a result, you have this just fucking gorgeous movie that is solely due to the fact that they just simply had the time to do it. You know? And it, to me, I don't know why nobody sees the completely obvious thing out of this. Is that, to me, that says movies don't get the time they need. They just don't. If you just loosen up the schedule a bit, give like 6 more months in there. Don't make everything so goddamn tight. Crank it out as fast as possible. Make us bucks. Get 6 more months of production time in there. How much better could so many other movies have been as a result? You know? I remember seeing the making of Doctor Who. It was a special 1-hour thing that I got on VHS from back in the day. I have captured it. Maybe I'll show it to some of you someday. But it was all about the making of the 25th anniversary story. And one of the things Sylvester McCoy says in that special, they're interviewing Sylvester McCoy, the 7th Doctor, for those who don't know. They're interviewing him, and he says, you know, we do as good as we can with the time we have, but if we just had more time, we could make it so much better. So much better. He actually says it twice. And I think the same can be said for all movies and TV shows. It's like, just don't be in such a goddamn rush. You rush, they gotta cut corners, and you're compromising quality. Don't be so concerned with the bottom line. You'll still get it. You'll still make money. Just give them a little more time. Let the artists have the time to be fucking artists. Blade Runner is all the proof you need. I don't know. Whatever. I'm rambling because I'm drunk. Who wants to drink another shot with me? Have another shot.
Fuck.
I wish I had $10,000 to back fucking last
You
season
realize
of
we
20
can't
Islands.
see you on the stream, right, Sean?
What?
We can't
You're-
see you
We're focused. We're
on the stream this whole time.
Why did you
just
wait
me.
until now to tell me, like a
Just
fucking
me staring at
hour and a half later?
because you wouldn't shut up.
There.
Put that on us.
Damn it. I had some awesome hand gestures in there, and you missed them all.
Oh no,
I
so
went
disappointed.
totally George Bush on your face. Senior. Because he was the hand gesture guy.
Bushed. On
I
the
got
faces
bushed.
of many.
Oh man.
Actually,
Oh,
Raptor, just to confuse you, to correct you, it's he says the director's cut of Alien 3 is much better. It's actually not a director's cut. It's a producer's cut.
an assembly cut, I thought.
Or an assembly cut might actually be more accurate, yeah.
Oh,
But
Which is like a work print.
But you are correct, because it gets us one step closer to what David Fincher's actual vision was for the film, which sadly we will never see in fully complete form, because David Fincher
They never
has
filmed it.
because David Fincher has fucking divorced himself from that movie.
They never filmed the stuff that he wanted to film either, so there's no way
Yeah.
to do it. There's none. So.
But it's as close as we'll ever get. The one thing I like about that assembly cut is we actually get to see the full story of Paul McGann's character, the crazy guy, and what his full arc is, you know, which we don't see any other way. Wow, a whole lot of yawning going on there, boys.
Man, it's 4 a.m. for me. You shut up.
Oh, shut up, whatever.
it's,
Drink with me, you bitches. Come on, be men.
I think I'm the only one
Nauseous.
that has drink.
Well, fine, whatever. That'll do. What are we cheersing to? You can just drink
Ralph.
cold.
Ralph
Big ass
Bakshi's
titties.
Last Days of Coney Island.
You
Finally
said
being
know who
fucking
the
made.
fuck
Ralph
that is, so
Bakshi's Last Days of Coney Island titties.
Finally being
Cheers.
made, I say.
I don't care. I heard Coney Island titties, and I'm good with that. Cheers.
13 years in the fucking making. Jesus.
I feel special.
Well, aren't you a pretty little flower?
Is it time for some burgers, Dallin? Want to make some burgers?
I should just make one big burger with 2 pizzas as the bun.
I love the... I'll always cherish that story. I wish I had been there. I think it was when I was still offline. That story of when you decided, I want some breakfast. I don't have any breakfast stuff. Fuck it, I'm going to make some burgers.
Like 16 patties.
It's like...
Just threw cheese
took
on
the-
it and called it fucking breakfast.
I've only seen a still of you standing at the barbecue with this billowing smoke pouring out of it, and then Cass memeing it with burgers for breakfast, like a boss.
He didn't even have buns. He just ate the meat.
That's what
That's what I was gonna
That's
say.
good. Just wait.
Was that they're like making burgers and making burgers and just flipping patties like crazy? Fucking 20 patties later, shit, I don't have any buns.
Yeah, that's it. And we all fucking died laughing. It was the end. That was it. I mean,
And I was just like, God damn, this is why I need
the story
to.
a lot.
I was just like, God damn, this is why I need to hang out with Dallin more, because he is a fellow meat lover. Fucking A.
I eat meat non-stop.
Oh, dude, I love meat.
I bet you do.
If I had the budget for it, I would just have a fucking deep freeze full of meat right now.
I'm like, why
I've
is
got a
Stout
bunch of
stuck on my
elk
screen?
and
Focus.
in my freezer.
Wait. Sorry. Skins the. If you just be quiet for
I
a
was
moment.
babbling.
Dallin was talking about meat there. I just can you repeat that, Dallin? You're saying what do you got in your freezer there?
I got a side of beef.
A whole like
Most of
half
it out.
of a cow side of beef.
Yeah, I've got 2 freezers, like
Good.
full size, as big of as a fridge freezer.
Oh, god damn.
Most of an elk left,
Oh, I
most of
love
deer.
venison.
and a bunch of
deer
pork.
jerky.
Yeah.
Deer jerky.
Yes, deer jerky, deer pepperoni. Have you ever had deer pepperoni? That is
No,
some
that sounds amazing.
that is some fucking
don't-
awesome shit. It's like hot rods but made out of
Bastardize my
deer.
game.
Deer jerky is the most amazing jerky I've ever had in my life.
I always have all my game butchered into steaks and roasts, and that's it.
Steaks and roasts. Like what I do with my pork penis.
Well, we cut the steak into we cut the steak into strips and made jerky out of it. It was so fucking good.
Jerky's pretty fucking good. Don't be knocking the jerky.
And
I like
the
to make
venison jerky was
jerky out of-
amazing.
I make jerky out of lesser cuts of beef.
Yeah. Like what? Like
But it was
Like
so
sirloin.
tender. It was amazing.
wait a minute. Hold a second. You had me up until you did you just say that sirloin is a lesser cut of beef?
Yeah.
What? So what is the moorer cut of beef?
I like a prime rib with a really good marbleization.
Oh, okay. You like the fat in there for the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brendan said that you're hilarious when you're drunk, just so you know.
See that's actually why I like getting the pork tenderloin. That's because the pork tenderloin has like
It's got more of the fat on it.
yeah, it has like a sheet of fat on one side.
Mhm.
And I chop up some chops and I shake and bake that, and I just put it in as is, and it basically sits there and cooks in the fat,
Yeah.
and it's so fucking good.
I should get one of my cooking toys I got a little while ago.
It's really good. It's really good. I mean, I'll trim it a little bit if there's like too much fat on there, obviously.
Mia, you're not online. I can't send you a fucking
but I'll
link.
get I'll put like enough. I'll leave enough on there that because I like it to cook in its own juices because it's just you just can't beat the flavor.
wants to get back in.
Especially the pork. I mean, because pork fat is so fucking good.
Got it.
Hold on.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
got
got a lot
it.
of flavor.
Yeah,
I got
absolutely.
it.
Let me grab something out of the kitchen.
Sense.
You'll fucking love
Oh,
this.
fuck
Oh, yeah?
you.
Joker Tech in the house, dude. When did you even sneak in? I've been so
He's
drunk.
been here.
I haven't
He's
paid
been here
attention.
the whole
I
time. What are you
haven't been
talking
paying
about?
attention to the. I'm drunk. Okay, just fuck you all.
I'm
No,
drunk.
fuck you all in the actual video chat, but I love you all in the text chat. I'm sorry
There's
for
me, another
neglecting you.
link.
Joe
I
is
sent
here. Oh my
all
god,
the
Joe is here. Pesto and meat, or a very fatty cheese and some cherry jam. There we go.
I like
Fuck,
corn.
dude! You, like everybody here is fucking gourmets of meat. I love you all.
Please don't eat anybody in public.
Please don't eat anybody.
In public.
Oh, okay.
In
I'll,
public.
I'll just eat them in private. Okay.
Yeah. I just keep it private, bro.
Yeah, because holy shit. Is that an insemination device?
It's to inject your meat with flavor.
Oh.
It's got all the holes in it.
Now, given how
Yeah, usually-
huge that is, do they make their meat bigger in Utah?
Probably. I don't buy steaks unless they're like 18 ounces or more.
I'd call that a big yes. We're lucky if we get fucking 5 at the supermarket. Fucking pathetic.
The hell is that?
Yeah, I know. They're thick cut. Thick cut is like 6 ounces. I'm like, really? You call that thick?
Oh, that's bullshit.
Basically, what I call
It's
thick,
thicker than that.
what I call thick is a fucking roast with a bone on it. That's what I call thick.
A roasted boner on it.
It's a roast with a
good
boner.
prime rib. Good prime rib will be anywhere between 1 inch to 2 inches thick.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh.
About
We got
the
delicious
size of a plate,
beef here
like
in
where you
Texas.
don't have any room for.
Yes.
Anything else
Oh
on the
my
plate.
fucking god. You and I need to have a barbecue together, Dallin. It would be magical.
You gotta season it. Like you just.
We're gonna have a
steak.
Texas barbecue. That's what we gotta do.
I just do a dry rub. I let the dry rub sit on it for at least a day before I cook it.
Oh, you see, you have the patience to marinate and shit. See, I don't have the patience
Bryn
for
said,
that.
"I like my fish
I'm
like I
like-
like women gutted."
I love my meat so much. I get it home and I'm just like, fuck, I want to eat now. Meat. No! Just have to-
I mean, I've got so much of it that waiting's not a big deal. I can always throw
Yeah.
another steak on while I wait.
Yeah, see, now that's good. That's like the level I want to be at, where I got enough meat in reserve that I have that luxury of being able to just wait while I marinate. This is next day's meat. Today's meat
There you go.
is already marinated and ready to go.
Yeah.
I can just put it on and it's good to go. That's
Mad worth it.
Hi, Mia.
that'll be my
hello
happy
there.
place right there. Mia, why have you been
Hi,
off
guys.
cam for so long? What's
She hates you.
I've been a busy girl.
have you been babysitting
Uh-huh.
again?
No.
Tell Mia.
By babysitting, I could mean adults, so anything goes. They don't have to be wearing diapers
Anyway.
necessarily.
She went
on a
date.
I did not
Wait a
go on
minute.
date, you idiot.
Wait a minute, did you go on a date? Is that why you're all gussied up? I thought you
I
were
don't
all
have time for
dressed.
dates. I have you guys.
Everyone up.
I thought
You
you were.
shut the fuck
I
up.
just redid the website.
I thought you
Thank
were all
you.
dressed up for
in the
a.
background.
God.
But you went on a date.
I also
No.
redid our Tumblr, and I
Broke
also
all our hearts.
You're not even listening to her. Will you shut the
Cause I'm drunk as fuck. I don't even. Don't. God damn it! Don't even pay attention to me. I'm just rambling because I'm drunk. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just like, I exhale and a string of words come out. You know, like I don't even fucking know. If you honestly take me seriously right now,
Oh my God, Mia, this is beautiful.
then
Yeah, it looks
I'm-
much better.
What's
The
going on?
website, Sean.
I've been a busy bee.
Well, hold on.
We have been behind
We
the
gotta
scenes.
remove
Have
those.
you been upgraded?
Links to the top again.
Go to the website.
The RSS, Twitter, and Facebook thing is at the top again.
You know, Brandon, shut up. I just busted my.
Don't go
Get rid of it.
criticizing the Mia after
I'm not
she
fucking
just
criticizing.
after
Fuck you.
shut up after she
Fucking
just
sensitive.
forwent
Jesus
the
fucking
Saturday night
Christ.
chat to do work for you. Holy crap,
Shut up,
that looks
Sean, you
awesome.
drunk fat
Just
fuck.
shut up, fucking. Just drop your pants and let me suck your dick already. God damn it. That'll shut you up.
The true feelings.
Don't worry
You
about
wasn't it?
Shit.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you,
Oh,
Dallin.
calm
Words of
down.
wisdom from the meat
Calm
master.
down.
Fucking darling.
Okay,
Oh,
now
Big
tits.
You and
calm
all
down.
the fun, darling.
just calm
Well,
down.
have you ever seen me genuinely pissed off in here? Fuck no.
It's okay. No,
I've never
Dallin's
seen
like.
you genuinely pissed
Give
off.
a
Dallin's
shit what
like-
you guys have to say.
Okay, is there a reason we're all talking at the same
Dallin's
time?
like the most laid back motherfucker who ever lived. And he loves meat. So we're kindred spirits, and that's
Yeah,
good enough for
Sure
me.
he does.
So, I'm looking at the website, Mia, and this looks fucking amazing. It's like, seriously, fucking amazing. Apparently, I can't
Oh,
give
I
a
love the
comment
Tumblr.
without getting laughed at. So just.
No, I was laughing at Mia's look. Just her look. Her disdain of everybody right now.
Okay,
I like
good.
this.
I like the Tumblr too. It matches.
Wait a minute, there's a Tumblr?
Yes.
There's a geeky Tumblr? Why do
I'm
I...
pretty sure you post to it, Sean.
No. I'm subscribed, I'm following Mia's Tumblr, but I didn't know
There's
there was
adventures with geeky.tumblr.
a...
I just posted it in the chat. So you can look at it.
Well, no, but that's going to link to my other Tumblr. Hold on a second, let me...
Oh shit.
You don't want to link to that one. Hold on a second.
Oh, you can have that one follow us. That's fine.
I'm sure
That
you...
kind of ruins the whole point of.
I'm sure you wouldn't mind,
maybe.
Brandon, but...
I don't have a follower. It doesn't matter to me. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, hold on, I have a message.
We're not gonna follow you, but you can follow us. You know. Fucking other Tumblr.
No,
The other white meat.
Oh, that's
it's all
okay.
gonna
That's...
be okay. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Forget about it. It's
Don't
okay.
worry.
I see you coming in here and you fucking care about all these things.
Oh,
Okay.
Brennan, fuck off. That's what I say to you, Brennan. God.
Are you talking to yourself?
No, I'm talking
Brennan,
to Brennan.
not Brandon.
Yeah, there's no D when I said
Why are you
Brennan.
cussing yourself out? The hell?
Brennan Huff?
Oh, cough and
I
fart.
can't hear myself.
Oh, God, fart.
Assholes
Okay.
are so
I
loud.
think I'm good. I think I can cough
sorry,
safely
man.
now. Okay. Adventures
Dash.
hyphen with dash g33ke.tumblr.com. My
Yeah.
God, I think I actually typed that correctly. Hey,
While drunk.
there's me right at the top. Fucking follow those bitches. There we go. All right, good, done.
I really like the new layout that we're going with. I mean, it's not all that different, but it's just way more professional looking.
It feels cleaner.
And now
Polished.
I will make 100
Polished.
French
There you
fries
go.
disappear without consumption. My appetite for McDonald's just got surprisingly more prominent.
It's not as cluttered.
Sorry, what's not as colored?
The website.
I like how they both have the same background as well, because on the because I'm looking at it on the 16:9 display, and it gives graphical content for the full display, and over on the far left are all the functional buttons for following on various places, which is excellent. Very good. Very good indeed.
Well, I broke a couple things along the way, but everything's copacetic now.
That's okay.
Yeah, you can't.
That's the
get
way it
promised
goes.
land without stepping on a few bottles. You know.
Just ask YouTube. You can't improve one thing without breaking at least 3 others.
Sometimes the entire site.
YouTube will attest to this. I actually do subscribe to YouTube's official YouTube channel and their partner support channel. And I really enjoyed their comments. They had like 3 of their development team, or 4 of their development team, and one at a time, Google Hangout thing. And they were talking about all the various changes they did to the channel and homepage layouts around December of last year. And they were responding specifically to user questions. And one of them was like, "Why did you make all these changes in December?" Ah! To which one of the actual YouTube development team responded, "Because we love pissing off our users and being trolled all through the holiday season." which I actually thought was a pretty funny answer. But I mean, clearly, my impression in watching this video from the actual development team behind all those changes was that there is a grand plan at work, and that there's bound to be a few road bumps along the way, but they are trying to make it. They actually are trying to make it work for as many of their partners as possible, but it's going to be bumpy. So just
buffering, it's just hellish with shitty internet connection.
So basically just hang in there while we work it out. But, yeah. I mean, they're just, honestly, they're just regular folks. Everybody's just fucking regular folks, man.
My only problem right now with YouTube is the fact that it doesn't load the whole video anymore.
Yeah, the buffering issue is definitely
with a shitty internet connection at the problem. When I had a faster internet, it didn't matter because I was already fucking done with it before I even got halfway through playing it. But
well, you do the
internet, I had to download it because it won't fucking play.
Yeah, well, like you do the high def version and it's just like done. Because they give, it is clearly apparent from months of personal experience, they give way more bandwidth allotment to the high def stuff than they do to the low def stuff.
When you have a shit internet connection, it doesn't fucking matter, sadly. That's the problem.
Everything's slow when you have a shit internet connection.
I can't watch videos on. I have to download them all just to watch a video.
I usually download them anyway.
Short.
I usually download them anyway. Because
I know you do.
Because I can download them faster than it buffers, pure and simple. And if it's something I want to keep, I'll keep it. If it's not, then I'll just delete it after. Sorry, Giant Guy says, smokers cough much? Actually, no. Believe it or not, it's a cold cough. It's a genuine, actual, proper virus-originated cough. I have been sick for the past week because the previous couple weeks I was taking care of Rosie, who was also sick and still trying to get over it because she's young and you know how it goes. But, yeah, basically I caught what she had and I've been battling it for the past week, which is why you haven't seen that beautiful Doctor Who intro at the beginning of an actual video yet. Because until literally the past 2 days, I have had no voice. Between last Saturday and 2 days ago, I had no voice. I could not speak to save my life. I could whisper, very sexily, might I add. But,
wow, that would have been interesting. But
I wasn't about to do a whole series of videos in whisper. Hi, I'd like to talk about Doctor Who.
That's super creepy, actually. So I want to talk about Silence of the Lambs, and I'd be like, okay.
Well, yeah, I just do like a week's worth of videos about Silence of the Lambs. Then it would have been perfectly fine. Frank asked if I've seen The Wuzzles with Rosie. I'm trying to remember. Have we watched The Wuzzles yet?
Probably not.
I don't think we've watched The Wuzzles. We did watch, there was like a bunch of sort of strange creatures ones that came out around the same. There was The Wuzzles. There was the Get Along Gang, obviously, the Snorks, the Smurfs. She loves the Smurfs. She absolutely loves the Smurfs. Who doesn't love the Smurfs? Smurfs are fucking awesome. Whoa, Dallin, oh my god. George Carlin.
Sandwiches.
Next George Carlin, folks.
George Carlin.
Next George Carlin.
George Carlin. Apparently the next Dallin Erickson.
Dallin, you should go as George Carlin for Halloween. Just say.
Pork
We do a
sandwich.
Halloween special. You have to be dressed as George Carlin.
I honestly don't remember if we watched the. We watched one of them. Was it was one of the like really short-lived ones. It was like
October
it was like 13 episodes, and that was it. No, it wasn't the Snorks, wasn't the Smoggles or Smoggies. It was Pop.
The Pawpaws?
Not the Pawpaws. That was part of.
Not Popples, right?
No. Oh yeah, maybe it was the Popples. It might have been Popples.
I love Popples. Shit was.
I can really see the colors in your
Might have been
eyes.
Popples. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm too drunk, honestly. I'm too drunk to remember. I've watched
Maybe.
We watched a few. I've got I know the ones that Rosie really latched onto that you sent that we watched so far. There's still quite a few we haven't watched because, quite frankly, Frank, you sent a lot, which is okay. It's just going to take us a while to get through them all. The ones that she really latched onto were the Smurfs. She loves the Smurfs. And Teen Wolf, actually, which really surprised me. I didn't expect her to love Teen Wolf so much, but she sat down and watched every single episode of Teen Wolf. She just loves it. Yes, Shirt Tales. She did check out Shirt Tales. She did check out Shirt Tales.
Mia, I have one minor complaint with the site. When I load it up, it loads onto a white screen, so if my lights are off, I'd be like, ah!
Yeah, you sent us quite a stat,
I'll blind myself.
quite a comprehensive pile
of
of cartoons that have not been released on DVD yet. Honestly, until I saw the stack that you sent us, I didn't realize just how many actually haven't got DVD releases. There's still a lot left. For all the 80s and 90s stuff we have got, there's still a butt ton of stuff that has not come out yet.
I need to go to bed.
But yeah, she did watch Shirt Tales, and I don't think she's seen the Wuzzles yet. I'm trying to remember. Maybe she has. Honestly, I can't remember. I'm about 50-50.
Why are you asking me important questions while he's drunk? God.
It's a valid question. Let's get more drunk, shall we? What shall we drink to?
Let's drink to boobs again.
To the website. It's progressive.
Let's drink to the website and all of Mia's glorious hard work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
drink.
Mia is fucking awesome for all the work that she did on all these websites that aren't mine. Cheers.
Mia's fucking awesome.
I like how the Ouya controller picture and the Batman picture bleed together. That's kind of cool.
You say
Thank you, Randy White. Backgrounds.
What did you say, Ouya and Batman?
I said the pictures on the front side, the Ouya controller and the Batman just blend perfectly together because they both have the... One goes from a grayish, darkish white to a plain white, and it blends right into the Batman. It looks really nice. I almost want to say we should have mandatory white background.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, Joseph Evans says, add STARCOM, the U.S. Space Force, to that list. Oh, fuck. Honestly, I think STARCOM is one of the single most underrated animated shows ever. I actually do have all of them. I bought all of... I scoured eBay and I found all of the original VHS releases. It was only 13 episodes. They released 10 of the 13 episodes on VHS. I acquired every single VHS release they ever put out. I think I still have them all, actually. or I might be missing one now. But anyway, I bought all of them and I captured all of them to DVD, and then I scoured the internet to find the remaining 3 episodes. And such a great series. It really is. Just a fantastic series, and a lot of it. I mean, it's got great characters. Oh, Monchichis. Yeah, I think she watched the Monchichis. She hasn't watched the brisket. She hasn't watched the biscuits yet.
Awesome.
But I believe she has watched the Monchichis. Yeah.
I used to have a tape with Monchichis.
I remember the Monchichis toys, actually. I remember thinking
My
they were
brother
just...
still has a Monchichi.
They're so cute and so cuddly.
I know.
Yeah.
And I had a purple popple. I miss my purple popple.
Purple Popple? Popples were
Yeah.
cool, too, actually. Yeah.
Just had the one purple one. His name was Ralph.
Joe says I downloaded the series online and they were decent quality, but I mean the toys were awesome. Yeah, I remember. Well, the toys were. It was kind of reminiscent of Jason the Wheeled Warriors. How the Wheeled Warriors toys were basically good guys and bad guys, and there was no names, no stories, nothing. And it was the same thing with Starcom. It was basically good guys and bad guys. They had the Magnalock system. I actually have a lot of the original toy commercials on tape, and I captured them a little while ago. Pretty cool. I put them on my own personal fan-made DVD set of the episodes. So basically what I did was I captured all the episodes from the VHS tapes, nice quality, and then the 3 that I had to download to fill out the set. But fucking great stuff. Oh, Frank, yeah, we actually did watch the what was it? I think we watched the Pac-Man Christmas episode. We haven't watched the series yet. But I actually have seen the Dragon's Lair cartoon quite a bit. I was a huge Dragon's Lair fan. Stop squeaking!
No.
Oh, fuck.
I know you have retarded tendencies, but please try to curb them.
You can have the restless legs and all, but like, you do the thing where you bounce your knee up and down. That's what I do. It's just as good. You don't need to squeak. It's perfectly fine.
It's because my chair needs WD-40.
You mean WD-40? Hold on.
Why'd you get it wet?
Fuck. I don't know.
I need WD-40. Fuck, I squeak.
Whoa, holy fucking shit. I shouldn't have stood up. Okay.
What did you
Hold
do?
on.
He drank too much.
Use,
Man down!
I'm walking here. Whoa, Jesus. Okay. Hold
I'm
on.
walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking.
Here we are.
Every angle I sit, my chair squeaks no matter what. What the fuck,
Here we
chair?
go. We're good.
Betrayal the highest order.
Shut up.
Wasn't doing
Shut
it
up.
earlier.
Whoever's
I'm
talking.
waiting to see
Shut up.
this in the video.
You're annoying. Whoever you are, god damn it. You get on my nerves so much. I don't even know what's going on. Just ignore me.
You always
Okay.
just cheat, Brandon, and like grab some freaking
Okay.
cooking oil from the kitchen or something.
What I was gonna say is... Donna! I actually have the official VHS release of the original Battletoads animated pilot
Said original
episodes.
Oh yeah, I know.
You should have said original one more time.
The original! Shut up, bitch.
Not my fault you said it twice.
The original.
Fuck you, chair.
Totally original.
Just for that.
And I'd just like to say, yes, it is god-awfully terrible. But I bought it, I don't even remember what I got this for. I mean, it's basically in perfect condition. I really lucked out. Just this rarity of awfulness. And there's the actual tape. Oh no, I have rewound it. I was going to say, and I need to rewind it. I wasn't kind to myself. I didn't rewind. No, it's good. But, yeah, it's... Joe's just like, oh my god, is there a way to watch it? Yeah, wait until I capture it to digital form, and then we can watch it.
Somewhere.
And you actually...
Google Foo, bitch.
It's probably
Jesus.
Google Foo.
Yeah.
It's probably on YouTube.
Try Parker.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Damn it, Dylan.
God damn it, Dallin. Stop being fun.
Holy fuck!
I don't know why it's so funny.
Holy fuck!
Stop it. Stop being funny. Be serious now.
Make him laugh
Just wanted to
harder.
make it so like a big portion of your live stream had just holy fuck.
You're gonna kill me. At this stage, it doesn't take much, so let's have more booze. Jason, drink with me.
Yeah, you couldn't stand up before, but you want to drink more.
Fuck off. Just fucking drink with me. Shut up, Jason.
Holy
What?
What? Who's Jason?
Who the fuck's Jason?
You! Shut up.
Who the fuck's Jason?
Drink.
Who's Jason?
I know you have more drink, so just shut up and drink.
No, wait.
Wait, who the fuck is
Jason!
Seriously. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Jason!
There are no
Oh,
real warriors
Jason.
anywhere
Oh my god.
Wait. Who the fuck is Jason?
Oh, Jason.
Really?
Jason!
Is that him? Keep it unlocked. You found Jason.
It was you. You've watched that a lot of times since I showed it to you, haven't you, Jason?
seriously, holy fuck.
He's so fucking drunk. Who wants to drink with me more?
Wow.
Come on, who has drink left? Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, Jason.
Come on. Shut up, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi. Oh, hi, Chris. How's it going?
You're tearing me apart.
Shut the fuck up, Lisa.
By
Okay.
the way, we're doing that in movie gangbang at some point.
The room.
Yeah. Oh, if you listen to the video thing, there's a character named Mark in Coolies, and every time he shows up, we say, "Oh, hi, Mark."
Oh God.
It's amazing.
No, wait a minute. Did you just do a podcast, or did you do like a whole commentary?
We did a whole commentary.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God! I need to watch Ghoulies and listen to that.
And this was like with Metal Madness.
Oh.
Madness and Zwart, Thrustbone.
So what did you do a dry run and then do a like good run, or
No,
did you
we just fucking went with it. It's so raw and fucking awesome. It's
really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
Awesome.
It's three dudes drinking and fucking watching the shitty movie. Like, that's what
Oh yeah. You totally have to have me on that show, man. I want to be a part
No,
of
we
that.
will.
I want to be a part of it. Pick something that I know a lot about and then can say a bunch of random bullshit about.
Kind of like
My collection's not organized at all, so I hope we're being funny, because it's literally just movies thrown on the shelf.
That what? I didn't hear anything you
I
said.
love the setups, your collection setup. It's very organized. I'm like, no, it's fucking not. What it's organized is right here. I have all of my Scorpion releases. That's it. That's it. That's the only
What
one.
is actually Skin Sub? What's that? I see you have a shelf there with some memorabilia. You got the Jason mask and some
This is a paper
Transformers.
cutout
Or
promo piece from Comic-Con. And
okay,
these are all Transformers Generation figures from Transformers Generation, which are toys that are meant to, in robot form, emulate the cartoon versions of the characters, but with new vehicle modes that honor the original vehicle modes. An example would be Perceptor,
yeah,
right, where he looks like his fucking cartoon mode.
yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, totally.
But he's actually a science vehicle. Like, he turns into an SUV science vehicle.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it's cool. No, it's really neat. He actually has a mode where he could put him into his microscope mode. But
So he does have a microscope mode, then.
yes, it's actually a hidden Easter egg in his transformation.
Huh.
As you're transforming him, you go, like the way you transform, you look at him and go, hey, if I just do this and this, he's a microscope. You know, like it's hidden. But they made it so that as you're transforming it, you can discover it if you're paying attention. Fuck you, Bumblebee.
Yeah. Always Bumblebee, goddammit. Getting into trouble.
Over every fucking time.
Well, it's because he's Bumblebee, dude. Clearly that's part of the design.
Fuck you, Bumblebee.
Don't he's just being true to his nature.
Yeah.
Classic example of that. I remember
and then
I was watching
Sergeant Stalker from G.I. Joe right here. He's my favorite character.
Awesome. So, classic example of Bumblebee's uselessness. I was hanging out with my friend Ben. I had the VHS tape of The Rebirth, which is the epic 3-part finale to the original G1 Transformers series.
Yeah.
Introducing the headmasters and all that. Now, one of the big things is Bumblebee, in that episode, or in that 3-parter, gets transformed into Goldbug. So, as we're watching the show, as Bumblebee's like, blah, 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 I'm Bumblebee, doing Bumblebee things. And and Ben is just like, fucking Bumblebee. He's so useless. It's like, I swear, he's only there to get into trouble for the other Transformers to bail him out. I'm like, whatever, dude. It's fucking Bumblebee. Bumblebee's awesome. Come on, he's Spike's friend. Like, come on. It's Bumblebee. Like, okay, whatever. So, we're watching the movie, and he's like, he gets turned into Goldbug. He's like, yeah, I'm Goldbug. I'm like so much better than my former self as Bumblebee. Now I'm Goldbug. And then not 2 minutes later, help! Help! Optimus! Help! And then Ben and I just look at each other. I just burst out laughing. I'm like, oh my god, you're completely right. Bumblebee's fucking useless.
What you're saying is Bumblebee is the Tigra of Transformers.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, and Giant Guy,
Yes.
it's not that organized, because here's the giant stack of, like, DVDs and pile of Blu-rays over there. And Laserdisc in that box right there.
Oh yeah, Goldbug is so much more awesome. It only took him 30 seconds to get into incredible peril needing rescue. Oh, so who's drinking with me? I got a drink waiting here for somebody to say, hey, I have drink.
More water to fill my stomach with.
Alright. So who's not a pussy? Who has drink?
I have none.
More than all of you.
You have more drink than all of us, Dallin?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
I got a 30-pack of these bastards.
Do you? Well, you're not hurting at all. See, I thought you were all hurting for booze, because, I only got this one light beer left. I gotta make it last the whole night.
It wasn't me.
Apparently not.
That fucker with the gimp hand.
Alright. Yeah, it is like, I had my last crack in, good night. Like, well, fuck
Holy
you and your
fuck.
badass rum. Whew. Funk Monk apparently has a cup of tea. Excellent. Very British of you. But not British pub of you.
Holy
Well, you just gonna sit there? Or are you gonna drink? What are you doing? Alright. Well, hold on. Just, Jesus. We're gonna drink to something. He's already done. I drink to drinking. Fuck it.
right?
Are we gonna drink? Well, I'm drinking a shot, so that's at least worth 2 mouthfuls of beer right there, anyway. So what are we drinking to, man? Come on. What are we doing?
It's a beer.
Not even drunk. It's not.
There's gotta be Is there anything even vaguely conversation related? I don't even remember what the conversation was at this point. I just want to drink to something epic.
To holy fuck.
To holy fuck beer.
Fuck?
What?
Who the fuck's Colin?
Hold on. Fuck. You're ahead of me. Okay. To holy fuck. Cheers.
Now take another shot to Jason.
Jason.
I gotta vent this gas
Oh.
before I take another sip.
Fuck. God damn, I'm drinking like 2/3. Bacardi. Okay, good. Understand. I started this on an empty stomach where I just had some chips. And then in the middle I had some pizza. And then I had more. But I haven't had more chips. So there's nothing. It's just booze in me working its magic. What? What's going on? Why is Giant Guy feeling pain? What? I'm missing stuff here. Hold on. Don't feel pain, Giant Guy. You're awesome. Where? Her carer. What? I gotta go back. Sean! What do I do? I feel so depressed. My mom died last October. Oh, Jesus Christ. I feel so depressed. My mom died last October, and I feel like shit all the time. Plus, as I was her carer...
He took care of her.
Now I gotta move... Well, yeah, I figured caregiver, whatever. It's different terms, different parts of the country, whatever. Or world. And I gotta move out of this 2-bedroom flat. Sigh. God damn it, dude. Why do you wait until I'm drunk as fuck to drop this bombshell on me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really shitty, dude. I'm very sorry to hear that. There's nothing worse than losing a loved one that you're, close to, and obviously close to because you're living with and taking care of all this time, and it's interesting to me. It's like this, when the roles reverse like that. It's like mom takes care of you when you're young, and then you take care of mom when you get older, and she gets older. It's just, but then there comes a point where then that sort of symbiotic relationship needs to end, and then what do you do? And I don't know what the answer is other than you got to keep on keeping on. I mean, you can't, stay in that situation.
Find something that brings you joy and indulge in it.
There you go. That works. Absolutely.
That's what I've had to do.
Absolutely. Well, and you know what? Like, I mean, I'm sure you had a lot of great memories, a lot of great years with your dear old mom, and just, hang on to that. Let that be your memory of her rather than the memory of her passing on and you being left on your own. I mean, it's what it is.
It's going to take time, though. I mean, you're just going to have to...
It's a transitional period. It's a transitional period. You got to adjust. You got to figure out, what's good for you. What do you want? What will make you happy? What will make you,
not depressed?
Well, yeah. I mean, losing someone so close to you is obviously always going to be difficult. I mean, it's just inevitable. But I mean, it's part of life. I mean, it's part of the cycle of life. It's we all have people we're close to, and they move on or they pass on, and we just got to cope and keep on going. And it's difficult, but Giant Guy says, orphan now. No siblings and few friends. My collection and talking to you guys keeps me going. Well, you know what? And that's it. As much or as little as that may be, that's something. That's you at least have something that you can cling to and hold on to and say, hey, this is something positive that brings me a bit of joy in my life. I'm gonna focus on this and then build on it. Don't look at your past experiences as something negative. You know, I mean, I'm sure that your past experiences with your mom and your siblings and your past friends and such, there's got to be a lot of past joy there. Focus on that. Don't focus... I mean, whatever you do, never focus on the ending of a relationship. You know, don't focus on the end of the journey with that person. Focus on the journey. That's what's important. That's what brought you value at the time, and that's what will continue to bring you value into the future. I mean, that's what... when you get past this period of transition, this period of pain, that's what you're going to remember most of all, is those good times that you had together. So as much as right now hurts, and it sucks shit, don't focus on it. It will pass. Time does heal all wounds. It doesn't patch them over completely. Occasionally, once in a while, you remember those hurtful times. It's just part of life. You know? But more than anything, you're going to remember those good times you had with those people. So you focus on that. And you take the strength from that to move on into the future. You know? And just know, Giant Guy, that we will continue to be here for you. We will be here every fucking week. And you hang out with us, and we will continue to send good vibes your way until you get back on your feet, man. Because you are absolutely one of us. Cheers to Giant Guy.
Message. Well, cheers to that. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, as AC says, don't stay shut in. I mean, I know the natural compulsion when you're feeling depressed is to become a hermit and just kind of withdraw into yourself. But honestly, I mean, I've been there, man. And that's the worst thing you can do. You want to get out there. Even if you're not meeting people per se, just getting out of the house and getting out into the world, getting out of your sort of safe zone. Just get out there and walk around for a bit. I mean, for fuck's sake, you're in Britain, man. It is a beautiful country. It is a beautiful place. There's a lot of shit to see out there. Go out, see it, experience it, live it, enjoy it, love it. It is the old country. And there's a lot to experience in the old country. You got way more history than the US and Canada combined. You know, that is truly the old country. And you got a lot that you can experience there and enjoy. You know. And absolutely, you're welcome, Giant Guy. Anytime, man. I mean, you've been a part of our geeky family for a very long time, and we look out for our own. You know. I'm sorry if I'm not being as eloquent as I might be if I was sober. I'm drunk as fuck right now, but you know, it definitely, you know, the sentiment.
Sorry for sucking. I'm just drunk.
If the eloquence is lacking, the sentiment comes from the heart. You know, is what I'm trying to say. You know,
when you're drunk, all you are is heart.
Well, yeah. Well, this is true. That's very true. Yeah, and yeah, absolutely, the sentiment comes from the heart, man. Cheers to you, dude. And hey, don't worry about sending me that remote-controlled TARDIS thing. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Don't worry about it, honestly. Take care of you first. You are what's important. You know, giving your friends cool shit is way, way down the list compared to taking care of you first. So
yeah, dude.
I got plenty of freebies.
Snickers.
I got plenty of freebies coming from folks to keep me happy for a while, you know. My own greedy, selfish self.
You can always like scream at ducks and eat Snickers. It's pretty relaxing.
Yeah, it actually fucking works. That really, yeah. Fuck you, Doc! Slightly drunk.
Screaming at ducks and eating Snickers.
You fucking Doc, you fuck! Fuck your fucking friend!
It sounds goofy as fuck, but it works, man.
Just yelling at the invisible duck right there. I mean, God.
Yeah,
fuck you, ducks!
Fucking duck, man. Just fucking duck.
Your problems
it's a good
are
Snickers.
Ducks.
Fuck you!
Yes.
It's a really good Snickers.
Fuck you! I can enjoy the Snickers.
I don't know why that's so funny, but
it's what I do. Like shit, I fucking yell at things that don't have feelings.
Can't possibly give a shit about what you feel and can't be hurt by your fucking words.
Giant
Fuck
guy.
you, couch, you piece of shit. I'll burn you.
Giant guy, you were the obligatory giant with a heart of gold. You know, you really are.
Funny guy.
Absolutely. I know what a good guy you are. I remember when we would chat on Stickam and you would show me stuff and we'd just chat about stuff, and you are the big guy with a heart of gold, you know.
No, my son,
And
stop
like-
being so fucking nauseous.
And like I said, don't worry about the flight control TARDIS. I'm really not concerned about it. I mean, I know that you'll send me cool shit whenever you're able, but I mean, man, just take care of yourself first. That's really what's important. I mean, you gotta do what's important. You know, take care of. I mean, take your time to mourn. Take your time to deal with your grief. I mean, obviously, it's a big loss.
Yeah, don't bottle that shit up. It's not good.
No, you got to deal with it. I mean, give yourself time. Give yourself the time and the place to just sit down and have a good mope, have a good cry. You know, let it all out.
Yeah.
And you got to deal with that shit. You can't.
God knows
bottle
I'm
it up.
still doing it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, Skin Slip's a perfect example. I mean, Skin Slip. I mean, he lost his wife. What, 12 years was it?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Just ask Mia. I mean, like, she'll just go fucking cry. Like, fine.
Yeah, well, it's true, and it's very true. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, there's all this stigma attached to, oh, real men don't cry. It's like, fuck that shit. Like, real humans do cry, because crying is like a tremendous physical release for the emotional pain that you feel inside, and it's important to let that shit out. I mean, if you hold it in, if you let it bottle up, it will just consume you. It really will, and you'll just be miserable for so much longer than you should be. You know? I mean, it's, as I say, I mean, it's, the cycle of life is not always easy, but it is ongoing. I mean, it continues on. I mean, people live, people die. It's part of the way life goes. I mean, you know that your parents won't be there forever for you. I mean, you're younger than them. You're going to outlive them. It's just the fact of life. But the reality of that, when it actually happens, is obviously going to be harsh. It's going to be difficult to deal with. I mean, this is somebody who's been with you for your whole life, and suddenly they're gone. Obviously, that shit's going to fucking hurt. So you got to deal with that pain. You got to deal with that loss, and you got to move on. You know, you got to put that where it is. You hold on to the parts that you want to hold on to, that are, you know, important to you and that you cherish. You hold on to those parts, you remember those parts, and you move on. But you got to deal with the pain. You have to deal with the pain. If you don't deal with the pain, it will consume you. So at this stage, it sounds like you need to deal with the pain. And then you can move on from there. You know? It sucks, but I mean, it's something we all got to go through at one point, you know? We're all
The
human.
only time crying is not allowed is when My Little Pony's playing. You can't. You're not a man. That happens. I'm sorry.
Yes, you're not allowed
lose
to
your green
cry.
card.
You're not allowed to cry during My Little Pony.
Now when Optimus Prime or Duke dies,
Yes!
that's cool. Cry.
You can
That's cool.
absolutely cry your balls off when Optimus
Yeah.
Prime and Duke die.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All that bullshit.
is-
Oh, Duke's fine. Fuck you. Duke died. All right. Duke
Yeah, no way. Duke is not in a coma. Duke is dead. He is DED dead.
Where is that from? God, I've always said that, but I don't remember where it's from.
I don't actually know either, and I use that periodically as well.
DED dead. Yeah.
DED.
I know it's from something.
Yeah, it is from something. I don't remember what the reference is, though. I swear, okay, I'm so drunk, I thought the sun was coming up behind me, and it's 3 in the morning.
You should stop drinking, then.
No, I need to have another shot, but first I have to have
Oh,
another
It's
shot.
from
God.
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
First,
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
first, I need to have a
Herman Arthur
smoke.
said something. Just as you said something.
And I think I've drunken babbled life advice to Giant Guy enough. Giant Guy, I hope you're still with us, man. And I hope you got something out of my drunken babblings.
From the heart.
From the heart, absolutely.
Most important part.
Well, I mean, the bottom line is, you know, we love you, man. You've been a part of our family for a very long time now, and there you go. Oh, okay, so Johnny Guy says, of course, you know, they're going to go, and since my mom was 45 when I was born, I knew it was coming sooner rather than later. Still, you don't realize how hard it will actually hit you until it happens. Yeah, that's very true, and that's what I was saying. It's like, I mean, I mean, you're a smart guy, you're grown up, you know, realistically, I mean, there's only so much time you have, but when it happens, it happens, and I mean, you can never be ready. I mean, nobody. I mean, you are feeling the pain that absolutely everybody in the world has felt or will feel at some point. It's just, it's inevitable.
You can be told there's a terminal illness and you're still not fucking ready. Trust me. No way are you ready for that. Ever.
No. Nobody's ever ready for the loss of a parent. Ever.
No.
Ever.
It's fucking terrible.
I mean, yeah.
Anyways, go have a smoke.
Yeah, I'm gonna go have a smoke. You guys do whatever you're doing. I'll be back. Love you. Love you all.
This similar position.
Christ, I'm drunk. Whoa. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, thankfully, I haven't lost a parent yet, but my brother died in a fire like 4 years ago. That sucked.
Standing up was clearly a mistake. I just need to steady myself for a moment.
God, it starts showing up on cam.
I realize I haven't actually peed all night. I am the fucking champ of not breaking the seal. God damn.
I already went and yacked blood because I forgot to take a Prilosec earlier.
Oh, I hate that.
Is he okay?
No.
He's not okay. Sean, go pee.
It's never been okay.
I feel the slight urge to pee, but I'm afraid if I go, I'm going to be unable to stop ever. And I'll just keep peeing until I am a dry, dehydrated husk of a former man.
What?
And I don't want to do that.
Do it!
I have held off for so long.
Do
And
it!
I fear peeing.
Do it!
I think it would be a good idea. Logical step
pee
if
right
I
there.
never peed
Pee.
again.
Oh my god,
Because
all
if
this
I
time
do,
he's like standing here protesting.
I
he
will
could
just have
already
no
peed.
moisture left in my entire body.
Logic's not strong, but the drunk.
I'm gonna
Fucking
go smoke, whatever.
prove it.
Go pee off your balcony, Sean. That should
Yes.
be fun.
Pee on your neighbor.
Holy fuck.
He's drunk. He's as drunk as I've ever seen him, frankly.
I've seen him drunker.
Yeah, hence the word I there.
Whoa!
Oh my.
What happened?
I have no idea. I just
Let's
felt like
not-
being dramatic.
Let's not shit the bed over
Semantics?
anything.
The word I was used in that sentence. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And in order to relate to what you had said, Mia said that she has seen him drunker.
I don't know.
Where are my
She
smokes?
also said I.
Where are they? Oh, fuck! Don't not go over the keyboards. I'll have to continue smoking later because I really have to pee.
Go pee. Jesus.
The change in elevation caused him to have to pee.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. The fucking catchphrase of the night somehow.
Secure your shit.
My shit's very secure. It's angry, but it's
Simple exercise. Take this hand, place it thusly. Take this hand,
fuck, it's
place it
5 in the
thusly.
morning. Shit.
Now calm your tits.
You know what? No, they're just raging. I refuse to let them unrage. They need this little bit of rage, right?
The tits of Iwo Jima.
It's good for them.
That's what you were
The tits of Nanking. They're massacring. How insensitive is that?
Mmm.
Oh, fuck you, Blur. Stop falling. No!
I kind of wish I hadn't ripped my throat open.
Why did you do this?
With
Or I should ask how, not necessarily why.
I have an ulcer, so if I drink without taking a Prilosec first, blood tends to accumulate in my stomach, and then I puke so hard I rip my throat.
Ouch.
So I'm feeling pretty good.
I feel you.
Did you have a vomiting fit earlier, Dallin?
Yeah, like 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Holy fuck.
It sucked. It's not like I'm not even drunk, like I'm not even buzzed. So it wasn't like a drunken puke, it was just like I forgot to take my stomach medicine puke.
Well, and then you puke, and it's like that would have taken away any little bit of a buzz you had anyway.
Yeah.
Sean, did you really just do that?
Fuck happened? You fall
I think
down?
he fell.
I'm waiting for it. Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh, yep. There it goes.
Okay.
There it is. He fell. And then lost his shit laughing.
I hope somebody is like outside in
Oh,
a point where they
God.
can see him through the sliding door.
He's on a different
I think
level.
I'm ready now.
4.
Go. Finish my smoke. I'm pretty sure.
Stay back
that
of the
I am
railing.
Not yet a dried husk.
We'll just see his legs
So
go through the air as he
will
falls over the
come back
railing. And then we hear, ow! I'm
momentarily.
coming back up to finish my cigarette.
After I stop sticking my hand in my belt loop, thinking it's my pocket. Okay.
Utterly hopeless.
Pretty much.
Yes. That is
Okay.
correct.
My brain is officially tired.
My body is tired.
Wish I
Your
was
bra
tired.
is tired?
What?
I swear I heard your bra is tired.
I said body.
I think he's gonna fall off the building.
You think he's gonna fall off his balcony? Wow, I
That
can talk.
sucks.
I can talking.
That's happened to me before, and it's not worth it.
I don't know how high up he is.
I think the apartments he lives in are only 2 or 3 stories high. I found them on Google Earth.
You stalker.
I don't care who you are. I like beer. I'm gonna
I miss beer.
try and drink another one.
I really want a hard cider right now, and we don't have
Oh,
it.
me and my buddies made 10 gallons of hard cider, and it's ready to be put into bottles.
I want one.
It's so good.
So
So good. We've got like 50 gallons of booze at my buddy's house that we made.
So maybe I should make a trip back to you as well.
Well, ours, the stuff we've made is only, it's between like 8.25% to 12%. Our latest one we just call Did, for Dick
Did.
and Dirt.
Dick and dirt. Why?
After a couple of them, your dick's gonna be in the dirt. Like passed out. Dick side down.
Dick side down.
That needs to be a band name.
Dick side down.
Yeah.
That's the name right there.
Dick side down, dick side down, dick side down.
I think my family just came home.
Holy fuck, where
Fucking
did
late.
they go?
Oh, I think my brother and his wife went to
Hawaii?
have a date,
Oh.
as it were. Or whatever you want to call it these days.
Scroggin?
Scroggin McGroggin?
That's what I call it, scroggin. I ride my motorcycle up to a kind of a point up on the mountain, and people go up there to scrog in the woods, and so I'll hike around and find the scroggers and call them out on scroggin.
God damn, I'm sexy. Fuck, where's the cable? No. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm still here. Fuck off. God damn. Hi, Mia. How's it going? I see your looks of approval. Whoa, Battletoads? What's that doing here? What the fuck is up with Battletoads?
What the hell?
You've reached the point of no return, boys.
Yeah, so I'm a little concerned here.
Let's watch a movie. A really long one. Let's watch one and just say, fucking hell, it's a movie. Why? What is up with this?
That really... What?
We should do a commentary right now. And I'll be just like, what the fuck is up with this movie? It's like, there's stuff
What the
going on.
fuck is up with you?
And what is happening in this movie?
Sean,
What are we even watching?
Sean,
And I'll be like
Piss
that
somebody off
for
like that in the theater.
I'll be
Sean,
like
let
that
us air.
for 94 minutes.
Who the fuck is Brad?
Who
Minimum.
the fuck is Jason?
Yeah.
Jason. Oh,
Matlock!
oh,
I just noticed down your
Jason.
logo says "Holy fuck." Just now, doing other things. Holy fuck! And he is just, I will destroy you.
That about sums up.
Change notice down your
Jason.
logo says "Holy fuck." Just now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I spammed her fucking wall. She's great. There's more coming out Tuesday.
About fucking
Change notice down your logo says "Holy fuck."
What is with that god awful cut of doom? What did you do to your
Fall
leg?
out of his chair.
Why did you do that to your leg, Dallin? Why?
just seemed like the right
Why? Yeah.
thing. Blood.
What the fuck? Did you just do that now?
Blood.
Wait a
Is
minute.
that from your eczema kicking up?
Yep.
Your edge of my coconut? What?
No, he's got
Yeah.
eczema.
It's Edgemut Coconut.
Extreme coconutting.
My niece has eczema, that's why I remember.
What are you-
And it gets really dry and excessive. You end up scratching and you scratch till you
I
bleed.
can't stop.
Wait a minute, eczema? Like skin condition? My mom has that.
Yeah, it
Yes.
sucks asses.
She uses
Shit.
vitamin E cream. Swears by it. Use it. Make it
I use
happy.
this. Eucerin Original Healing Soothing Repair Cream, which does have vitamin E in it.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, how's that working for you?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
That's what I use on my tattoos when I get them.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. When you get them, or when you get them removed?
When I get them.
You have to.
But,
you have to cover them with stuff.
It would work too. Is
Does it reduce the itching?
No.
helps the
It
healing
just keeps
process.
it from scabbing over.
Oh, you don't want that because it's gonna fuck up the design.
something like that. Yeah.
Well, if it scabs and flakes out, it can pull the pigment out of your skin.
Can you show your hold on a second, Dallin? Can you show your arm tattoo there?
That fucking glorious bastard.
That's fucking awesome. That is gorgeous. Why have you never showed that to us before?
He has many of times.
Well, it's not immortalized on digital video.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, maybe, but I don't remember because I'm
There's
drunk.
this thing called YouTube.
I don't remember fucking anything. All I remember of Dallin from YouTube is turtles have learned to love.
What the hell? Scientists in Russia.
You taught turtles to
discovered how
love.
teach turtles how to love. Dumbasses. Fuck.
So is that what's up with your leg there? Is that a new tattoo or is that just some random
No,
itchiness?
That's
That's
because
me
it's
scratching my
eczema.
skin off.
Jesus Christ.
It doesn't hurt that bad. It's just never ending itching.
Oh, then you did that.
That's worse. I'd rather have pain. Just like easily identifiable and categorizable pain than endless itching.
Oh my god, Mia, I have to show this to you. 'Cause it's fucking
Yeah, it's pretty
true.
fucking horrible.
Is it
Itching,
pertinent to my interest?
itching
Yes.
is the worst because you can't resist it.
Pertinent
Itching.
to all our interests, but you're the only one who's paying attention. So.
I'm
Oh,
paying
yes, I
attention,
did see
Skin
this.
Slip. I love you.
I saw it on Tumblr.
Love you too, Sean.
Thanks, Skin Slip. I'm gonna look at your link now on the chat so everybody can see it.
Sure.
No,
Standovers.
is that Neil Gaiman?
No,
Neil
really?
Gaiman and Craigie Ferg.
Oh my God! Fucking epic. No, my people, we stay indoors. We have keyboards. We have darkness.
Yeah, it sucks. I feel your pain too.
I love Neil
This is,
Gaiman.
like, wicked similar to this.
I follow Neil on Tumblr, and he was showing off that he signed this guy had a blue cast, and I was like, he must have broken his foot or something. And he ended up drawing a TARDIS on it, and he had Neil sign it, and it says "Hello, sexy," and then it has a signature.
Because the Doctor always calls the TARDIS "sexy girl."
Clever, sexy girl.
Hello,
Director
you.
TARDIS.
Hello, you sexy
Or
girl.
TARDIS.
And when the
I thought it was
TARDIS,
brilliant.
and when the TARDIS actually became human in that Neil Gaiman episode, she was dead sexy. Holy shitballs, Batman!
Thank you, Neil Gaiman, for making porn even better.
I totally would have done the TARDIS.
I would. 10 out of 10. I would. Have done.
No, sorry. Hold on a sec. There we go. My bad. Told
What
it.
a bitch!
What, Stout?
I
This
actually
I posted in the Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
What?
use this man.
Who?
Dodged a fucking bullet.
Dodgson. Dodgson. We got Dodgson
Dodge.
here.
Dodged a fucking bullet, is what I said. there.
Dodged a bullet.
Fucking
Wow.
mental.
Our friend's got issues.
I'll just say it out
What?
loud. I left her on Wednesday. It's Sunday. She's in another relationship.
God damn it, Stout. You got out. You got out when the getting was good. Seriously. She is like bouncing from couch to couch. You don't need that fucking grief, man.
God.
You know, it was either what you did, which was wise and sage, or carrying on and having her posting ads secretly on Craigslist behind your back.
Maybe. Maybe she's just one of those serial monogamists. You ever think about that? It may not have to be so...
But, dude, seriously, like, a week...
No.
Week of monogamy?
That's what serial monogamists do. They can't not be in a relationship.
But 1 week?
Yes,
like,
honestly.
is it not usually at least a month? Maybe 6?
Not with serial monogamists. That's why it's serial monogamy. They have to be in a relationship at all times where they feel fucking insecure and unwhole. That's the point of serial monogamy.
That's terrible.
It's not a good condition to have.
No.
I'm just saying.
That's horrible. Damn it. God damn it, Stout. Good on you. Good on you. Good on you. For the handy wipes, yes. For getting out of that while you could.
3 days after I broke up with the last woman I dated, she was engaged.
God damn it, okay.
Fuck? You fucking just beat the fuck out of what happened to me. Holy shit.
Wow.
What
that's
the fuck?
That's insanity.
To her neighbor that lived in the same house but in the upstairs. So they were probably fucking around the whole time I was dating her.
Oh my god.
God damn it, dude. No wonder you love meat so much. Meat doesn't judge. Meat just gives you pleasure at all times.
You may not have dodged a bullet per se, but you could have been miserable because you rushed into a relationship that you weren't ready for because she pushed you that way. So I guess that would be the bullet you're dodging. But it's not like she would necessarily be sleeping around on you.
No,
because like Sean was suggesting, just not necessarily the most healthy relationship.
I was just saying it was a possibility, but not necessarily that.
I knew it wasn't a healthy relationship when she asked me if it would be okay if she went on a date with this other guy, just to see how she felt, like what her feelings for him meant, and I'm just like, no.
So you Stout.
To be
honest,
I'm shocked she was honest with you enough to say something.
Yeah, no, that's
you gotta
good.
give her at least credit for that.
That's good at least, but Stout, honestly, you totally made the right call on that, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Totally made the right call because we know you, Stout, and you are much like us. Like when you love and care for someone and want to be with them, you are totally committed to that person. And when they're not feeling the same feels that you are, well, you can keep trying to ride it out and hope that they come around, or do the wise thing and get out while the getting's good. And I think you definitely made the right decision in this case.
Now all you gotta do is ride a motorcycle, kill a deer, and fuck a nun.
There you go.
There we go.
Especially that last part of fucking a nun.
Can we make a bucket list where we can just add stuff?
I was actually gonna say the kill a deer part, because that's a hell of a lot of good meat right there in one deer.
We should totally make Justin a bucket list for him.
A bucket list?
I can't guarantee that I'll actually follow it, but that'd be cool.
No, the point is you have to at least attempt
to own a bucket.
You
know what? I don't think I even own a bucket. I fail automatically by default.
I have a bucket. I
don't actually own a bucket. Wow, I suck. I need to go to Walmart right now and buy a fucking bucket.
Wow, I suck.
It's weird to me that other people don't own buckets.
I have a bucket. Like how? I don't know why he doesn't have a bucket. I don't own my own place. I don't even own my own, and I have a fucking bucket.
Part of my bucket list.
Buckets are important.
Absolutely, 100% honesty here.
Uh-oh.
No, not any particular number. I haven't made the list, but an item on the list will be to have sexual intercourse with Angelina Jolie before I die. Just once. Just once.
Sean, I have a link for you.
I'll be very happy if I can have sexual intercourse with Angelina Jolie.
Just once.
Angelina Jolie.
Set it to like a look-alike.
I just adore her so much. Well, honestly, I mean, if the real thing is unattainable to the nth degree, I'll be happy with a lookalike. I'll live with that.
You want Octomom?
No, God, no.
Oh, I'll take Octoman with a fucking heartbeat. Bitch hot.
Well, she's hot, but she's fucking psycho.
She's never been with a man. Think about that for a second.
But she's psycho.
Yeah, it doesn't matter
Dude!
if she hasn't been with a man. 8 kids came out of there.
She's
I don't give a shit.
psycho.
It's like a Grand Canyon with a roof.
She's psycho.
There's a thing called
No.
surgery.
No.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
fuck her. I don't care.
No.
Brilliant.
No. I have a better analogy for you, a better simile, if you will. It will be, and I quote,
Hot dog in the back of space.
no,
That's great.
even worse. It will be,
Hot dog in space?
no. It will be like sticking your dick in a pail of warm water.
You haven't done that?
I'm not convinced that that's actually.
Actually, yes.
I know.
I
What the fuck,
have.
man?
And it was an effort to reach my potential. But
So at one point,
but I persevered and I made the grade, but it was an effort.
Reach my potential.
By potential I mean,
You're
you
all
know,
fucking judgmental.
never mind, whatever. You know what I mean. Pail of warm water. Just keep that in mind.
Just like
well, I
take
mean
a
that's
beer
a
and
bucket, you know.
It's
Well, it is.
do whatever.
Dude, you want at least... I don't care how good she is with the Kegels. If the main course is just a bucket of warm water, you just...
Such a judgmental prick when you're drunk.
The Kegels mean nothing. It's like, great, you're great with the Kegels, but can you do the Kegels the whole time? I don't think so.
I need an adult Mia.
That would be good for like a head massage. You could just stick like the tip of your head in. And...
I thought you meant you could stick your entire head in. Like your actual physical head. And maybe you get a little bit of friction, but, you know. I'm sorry, are people asking actual questions? Oh, Raptor Rivera says, have you seen Octomom's porn? Oh my god, she did porn?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a vibrator.
He says, cringeworthy. A vibrator, a big, thick vibrator.
No.
That's the only
No.
thing that could...
No.
I'm not getting pissed for her.
I'm not. No, I'm just telling you.
It's not judgmental. Like people.
Oh,
we're
just
not
assuming
actually...
the woman's a fucking stretched out, used piece of shit and she had babies. Come on.
Oh, I didn't even
Fuck
say
you.
that. I was making
Dude!
a joke about big
Sliding.
vagina.
Dude! Physics!
I didn't
Do
say
you
use
speak
piece of
it?
shit.
Whatever.
It just kind of happens with
Just stop talking
nature.
about it and move on.
Just stop talking about it. I will not have any of your besmirching the good name of Octomom.
Stop. I don't want to talk to you about it.
That's totally what you're saying.
No, I wasn't actually, but okay. Before your drunk laugh.
He's so butthurt about us besmirching Octomom's pussy strength.
I'm actually just annoyed about you being a jackass, not about specifically Octomom.
He's drunk, of course he's gonna be a jackass. Come on.
Yeah. And that's what
So what is this really about, Skin Slip? Fine, don't answer me. Don't feed the troll, god damn you. I'll just keep laughing. Okay, I'm good.
Oh no! Disc was made in Mexico!
What?
It says the disc is made in Mexico.
Hey.
There will be blood Blu-ray.
That's okay. A lot of discs are made in Mexico.
You know what else is made in Mexico?
Hold on. Easy. Let's not
Mexicans.
run down Mexico.
The Mexican discs were made in Mexico. What?
I said Mexican.
That's right. Mexicans.
Mexicans were made in Mexico. Well, that's good, Stout. Thanks. That's.
You're welcome.
Very deep.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
I like that movie because he kills the chef.
I like that movie because there's a Scout 2 in it. A black one.
Okay. Oh, I have comments. I have to read them.
Ow.
Oh,
Gotta quit hitting that. It burns my ripped throat.
Jesus. Is this my real YouTube or is this my porn YouTube? I mean, Tumblr. Never mind. Shut up. Just shut up, all of you.
Tube? Is this just
I don't know, man. There's like a lot.
Sean's porn tube. What?
I don't even know. I'm confused because I've got all these comments.
Everyone knows it's only good etiquette to have your normal Tumblr and your porn Tumblr.
Oh,
when
no.
you have all those porn things you follow, and you accidentally leave Tumblr open, someone doesn't find your fucking porn.
Exactly.
Obvious.
No, this is my real Tumblr. Hold on, I need to. I didn't think people wanted to send me stuff on my porn Tumblr. It's like, really? What do you want me to send me? A sample of your jizz or like what?
What the fuck?
There we go. Can you test my sperm count for me? Sure. No problem. Tastes delicious. You're all good.
1, 2, 3. Fuck, I lost count. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 400 billion. You're good.
874 million. 875 million. Oh,
That
God.
sensitive fucking tongue.
Just all from the tongue. That's right.
Holy crap.
Oh.
The Rock was eating 7 meals a day? Fuck me.
The Rock? Like,
Yeah, for Pain and Gain.
Dwayne?
For his first meal, he ate 10 ounces of beef fillet and 2 cups of oatmeal and 2 egg omelet. For meal 2, he ate 8 ounces of cod.
Brennan says, Skinslip is pissed, I believe.
12 ounces
Really?
of potatoes, 1 cup of steamed vegetables.
You think Skinslip is the drunk one? Well, more power to you.
Ate so much
Eating that
fucking
many,
protein.
Yeah, eating that many meals a day boosts your metabolism big.
Oh,
So-
Jesus.
Well, that's how he
All
that's
right.
how he put on that weight, the muscle
Yeah,
and shit.
you completely avoid ketosis, and you just
Yeah.
build muscle, and your body is using all the fat that you.
8 ounces of chicken,
Yeah.
2 cups of white rice, 1 cup
What
of
he
vegetables.
said.
8 ounces of cod, 2 cups of rice, 1 cup of vegetables.
8 ounces of
steak, 12 ounces of bacon,
cunt.
potato fries, and 1 salad.
What
10
is
ounces of
this?
cod. This is the Rock's meal plan.
Oh, this
Every
is The
day
Rock.
He had 7 meals.
What?
Johnson.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I have like 2.
For Pain and Gain. 10 ounces of cod, 2 more cups of rice, and 1 salad. And then for meal 7, it was 30 grams of casein protein powder, 10 egg white omelet, 1 cup of vegetables, 1 tablespoon of omega-3 fish oil, and then sleeping immediately afterwards.
Honestly, to be
Aw, thanks. Sorry, I just have to interject here for a moment because this is important. Aw, thanks, Brennan. Brennan says, Sean, tonight you officially became my favorite person on Earth. That's a lot of people that I just won out over. So thank you very much, Brennan. I really appreciate that.
Actually, Brennan, he didn't do steroids. Obviously, he was eating 30 grams of fucking protein, 10 egg whites, and something else, and then going to bed immediately. That's how he gained so much fucking muscle mass.
Fucking
and
A.
out 8 hours a day.
I'm gonna eat.
A day.
I'm gonna eat some chips.
10 ounces of vegetables.
Because cod is basically a vegetable.
Fish
Wow.
is real meat.
Only
Here,
intelligence
Colin,
one.
since you're probably the one who actually fucking translate that shit. There you go. There's a link. So you can look at it.
Yeah, I used to do like local competitive bodybuilding when I was like 18, 19.
Did you?
Yep.
And now you just love meat.
And I mean, The Rock,
Got a gut and big arms.
The Rock during his WrestleMania match tore his abdominal muscle, and like a week ago, he had to have his intestines shoved back through the hole.
Well, and Brendan says, plus he works out like a fucking monster.
Yeah, like 6 to 8 hours
See,
a fucking
look.
day.
Yeah.
Look at what he has for breakfast. Fucking 10-ounce beef fillet, 2 cups of oatmeal, 2 eggs. He's eating steak for breakfast.
Yeah.
Steak and
Fucking
eggs.
10-ounce steak.
Steak and eggs.
No, yeah.
It's an awesome
and
fucking
oatmeal.
breakfast.
Yeah, so it's not a big steak, but it's a steak.
But he has the oatmeal in there.
He did this for 16 weeks.
He does.
Worked out 8 hours a day and then eat 7 meals a fucking day.
He has the oatmeal
Let's see.
in there, which keeps things moving through the system. You know.
I would do this meal plan in a heartbeat if I could afford it.
Yeah.
That's like a week's worth of food for me.
In one
Yeah.
day.
He actually had once a week I'm sorry, he did this 6 days a week, and once a week he had this on a fucking diet day, and on one of the days he had 15 pancakes, like 8 eggs, like a bunch of fucking junk food. He's like,
The
it's my
Rock-
fucking day off, so
Yeah, The Rock loves pancakes. This I know.
he
I want a
he
shirt
at one,
that says that.
He does.
he had a picture of him holding 2 boxes of Twinkies. He said, "This is breakfast." I was like, "That's fucking amazing!" Like,
No, there.
it was his day off. He can what he fucking wants, you know, 1 day a week.
See, that's the thing, though. If you're like eating what your body needs for what you're trying to do, like build bodybuilding wise with your body, you can have that 1 day a week of just whatever the fuck you want. And The Rock loves pancakes. I saw some pictures of him, I think on Facebook, where he was just making a fucking monster stack of pancakes.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, pancakes.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah,
That's
And
awesome.
it's awesome. More power to him, man.
You
he-
know what?
he knows.
impressive,
Make, like,
He
a shitload of
understands
pancakes.
what's
Just
going
an
into his body.
impressive meal plan.
He understands what's going into his body, how his body is using it, and how he's using it to make his body the way he wants it to be. So
Yeah, he added
He
20
gets it.
pounds of muscle mass.
yeah. No, fucking more power to him, man. The Rock's fucking
There you
awesome.
go.
I love The Rock.
I'm gonna post the link in the chat. The Rock and his pancakes.
Oh yeah, you found the picture. Yep, there it is.
Is this the one? Let me click it. Hold on. Oh, there you go.
It was 14 pancakes. Sorry. Yeah, and then it just
There you go.
on Facebook. It was like pancakes.
Yeah.
And later that day, he had like fucking a giant pile of eggs and a fucking hamburger. I was like, okay. Like,
Just day off, man.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as
Yeah.
that's the thing. Is like he understands the balance. Like if you eat right for the other 6 days of the week, you can have that 1 day where you just
the other photo is him with 4 full-size pizzas, and 2 dozen donuts.
yeah. You can do that though. It's like you can have that 1 day a week where you do whatever the fuck you want,
See,
and
the thing about
that's fine because you're taking care of your body the other 6 days. That's your treat day. Enjoy.
the thing about that is like he has to eat a lot. Like even if he was just to sit around and do not a damn thing all day, in order to not lose weight, he has to eat more than the average person would in a day. Even if he was just laying in bed all day, because his resting metabolic rate is fucking huge.
No. Well, he's really built. I mean, he's like if you look at pictures of him from 20 years ago or 15 years ago, he's not as built as he was now. Like he's really worked to build his body now versus back even when he was wrestling. Like he's way more built now than he was when he was wrestling.
He built it up just for Pain and Gain, actually.
For what?
for the movie Pain and Gain because he plays a bodybuilder. Which he didn't have to do because he was already built enough to be a bodybuilder, but he felt that it was necessary for his character.
Well, yeah, totally, because I can totally understand that, because, like, traditionally, the way you think of bodybuilders is the ones who've really taken the time and the effort to sculpt their bodies into something that, you know, they personally wanted. And, you know, a lot of muscle definition, like hard, well-defined muscle. I can totally understand that. As I nom on chips.
Almost 4 in the morning.
Fuck, it's almost 6. Why'd you remind me?
So I'm gonna go pass out.
I think it's time
sleep
for
well.
sleep.
Alright, maybe we should knock it off then. Half the crew is crashing.
It's just about that
Drink up
time.
No,
water
Raptor,
before
The
you
Rock
go
is
to
way
bed,
too big
Sean.
for Black Adam right now. He's way too muscular. Also, Black Adam's Middle Eastern. I'd rather Black Adam be played by a Middle Eastern, for fuck's sake. There's not enough of
Black
those
Adam.
characters. Yeah, there's not enough characters in, like, major characters in films that are, like, of color. We might as well at least get them to be the right color.
I know Black Steve.
So Black Adam's is Captain Marvel's nemesis.
Oh, right.
Black Steve works at AutoZone and lives like 3 blocks that way.
How about Black Lightning? from
Night,
Marvel?
Mia.
Good night, you guys.
I'm trying to leave.
Adios.
You're all quiet, like, fuck, fine.
Night, Mia.
Oh, wait a minute.
Good night.
Take care. You did an awesome job on the website and stuff tonight. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sean. I'll see you guys mañana.
Excellent.
Night.
Back adios.
Raptor, I wasn't shooting your idea down. I was saying, right now he wouldn't be able to do it. Before he bulked up, he'd be perfect because he had muscular, but he wasn't like he could still put his arms down, you know. But I would still rather have someone like the guy who played Saeed bulk up and play fucking Black Adam. Saeed from Lost, to specify.
Who?
Saeed from Lost. I'd rather see him bulk up a bit.
Oh,
and play Black Adam.
Saeed.
He'd be awesome because he has that air of like respectability. You know, Black Adam's essentially a fancy pants superhero terrorist.
What has he done since Lost? He was fucking
I
awesome.
don't know.
He was so good.
I have no idea.
He was like one of my favorite characters on Lost.
He was, yeah, he is.
When was the last time you had a steak, Justin?
Well, it's been a while.
It's
I
about
haven't had a
fucking
steak in
time.
about 6 months.
It's been like 3 or 4 months.
Oh my god, dude, get a steak. You need
I
it.
think that Next
Right
week
now.
we should all have steak.
I like that
God.
idea.
Naveen Andrews, who played Saeed, would be
Next week
Black
I'm buying
Adam,
a
I think.
TV. Can that be my steak?
Dude, you can spare $10 for a steak. Come on. Won't cut into your TV budget that much.
Since
I'll buy my
Lost-
TV.
Okay, since Lost, the Naveen, excuse me, has done Sinbad the TV series as one of the villains, Akbari or whatever, or Akbari, and he was in the movie Diana, and then he was in a TV movie called Reckless. He hasn't done much.
That
Been
sucks.
kind of fucked over.
That sucks because he was.
So yeah, I would totally choose him first of all because he's got that air of dignity that's required for the ruler of a country.
Ouch.
He was awesome in Lost.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's... my point is he would be good because Black Adam's essentially a giant superpowered terrorist who thinks he's doing the right thing and thinks that what he's doing is justified, and that's and he could pull it off.
Yeah.
I just think it would.
Plus, because he's an exceptional actor.
Well, yeah, and he's the correct nationality. It helps, you know.
What
No,
nationality?
And he's and he also has the tapered chin, the way that Black Adam's chin work. He's got the chin already. It's perfect.
He's got the
Gotta shape the
chin.
fucking He's got to shape the lock.
Cue disco song. He's got the chin. You.
Something like that, yeah.
Yes, that is correct, Michael Raptor.
Michael Raptor, bro.
Raptor Rivera. Michael Emerson was the Joker in The Dark Knight Returns, yes.
Raptor Riviera, like the fucking French
And he
Riviera.
was great, actually. I thought he was really perfect for that version of the Joker.
The Jester, the Jokester.
Brennan says, I can't see any of the lost actors now without crying. LOL.
Oh god, don't fucking spoil it for some of us who still haven't finished the series.
Are you still not finished? God, where are you?
And now Alex has all the DVDs. As the end of season 3.
No, dude, you got like 3 seasons to
Maybe
go.
in season 4. I mean, that's the end of season 4.
Okay, seasons 4, 5, and 6, they are shorter than season 3. So just blow your way through them, enjoy, and then cry with the rest of us.
Cry because I know the fucking ending, and it just makes me cry.
No, you don't know the fucking ending.
Because fucking Brendan spoiled the death of a specific character for me.
You don't know the
asshole.
fucking ending. You don't know. Believe me, you need to experience it properly. You can have it spoiled until the yin-yang, but you will never fully...
I actually know the fucking twist, quote-unquote, ending. Not really a twist.
Yeah. Well,
I
then...
actually guessed about the twist ending in the middle of season 3.
Yeah,
That was one of my theories.
The funny thing is, so did I.
But, I mean,
I
it was
guessed
just a
it
theory,
too.
Because, you know, no, we didn't know for sure, you know.
No, absolutely. I mean, it was so up in the air, it could go in any number of directions, but no. No,
I ruined the ending to that, and this is 40.
I guessed as well, but I was actually quite surprised when it turned out to actually be that. And I was like, oh, well, good. I guessed correctly then.
a little disappointed, but, you know.
It's like, well, I'm glad I wasn't far off from what actually was going on. It's a little more complicated than just what you think is going on, obviously.
Absolutely,
but,
yeah.
You know, it's definitely it's a ride that is worth the journey. It's not just all about the destination. It's more about the journey. For sure.
I'm gonna go to bed. It's 6 a.m. here.
All right, is everybody dying? Mia left. Stout has dropped off camera. I don't know what's happening with him.
He's pooping.
Dallin is being a trooper, and it's like, fuck it. I'm going to stay till the bitter end, whatever happens.
Dallin is always the last one standing.
It's because
I don't
he's...
stay up till like 9 a.m. anyway.
Well, there you go. So
there you
he's... It's all about it. All right, so... Yes, Lost was awesome. And hey, Frank! Wow, Frank, you've actually stayed up way longer than usual. That's awesome, dude.
Frank's showing off.
Frank is rocking tonight.
I'm gonna go now, guys.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off too. I'm way too drunk, and I just need to grab some food and shit before bed, and maybe watch the new Doctor Who because I've got that ready to go, and I'd like to see it. So,
Good night, everybody.
So have yourselves an awesome night. Thank you for coming up for the Saturday night InSaNiTy.
For SNI.
So that's going to take a little bit of getting used to because we've been doing it on Fridays for so long. But yeah, Saturday night InSaNiTy. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for everybody who stuck it out.
Brendan is a penis, so I'm gonna go now.
Brennan has a mangina. Brennan has a mangina.
Excellent. All right. Well, I'm gonna drunken hit on all my Tumblr followers all night. So you guys have yourselves a good night, and I will talk to you again next week. So any final words, geeky participants?
Penis.
Ah, fuck. Holy fuck.
Who the fuck's Jason?
And Stout, and that's it. That's actually all the people that are left. Skin Slip, Dallin, and Stout, and me. And that's it. Alrighty. Well, on that note, who the fuck is Jason?
Where the fuck are these wheeled warriors that keep telling me about?
Have yourselves a good week, everybody. We will see you next Saturday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Until then, thanks for chatting. And until next time, sayonara.
Toodles.
Oh,
Penis.
fuck.